very oldest language on the face of this very earth. Chico Dikabi Amapuni, Chineke, and Son of the winner, Isala, Nina, Bozan, Soyam, Nana Jama, and Yana Faros, Okonana, then so no one but you know what? No, I am vision, and the only way they can get to you is by kicking me out, which is not. I have come, which is good. After I return to Nigeria, Biafra will be free and enjoy freedom. Biafra will know the importance of freedom and what happens in 5 years to come. Thank you. Man is the way that we reason. If not that the way we reason is very, very abhorrent, there is no need or reason why we should be suffering and complaining every blessed day without the courage to do something about it. Some of you tried to do something about it with the End SARS protest, but some of you quickly capitulated because of your tribal affiliations or religious considerations. They managed to divide each and every one of you. But today you must make up your mind what you want to do. Do you want to change your lives, or do you want to continue residing in a damnable zoological republic with no hope, way or means out of the mess that you're in? Why can't we change our lives? Those who think that the revolution is not the best way to go about it, ask them, how come Russia is advanced today? How come the United Kingdom, Britain is advanced today? How come Germany is advanced today? How come France is advanced? How come Spain is advanced? How come the United States of America, of course the greatest country on this very earth, is where they are today? Is because in each and every of these countries there was a revolution. Either a violent overthrow of a very corrupt and inept regime, or there was what I would refer to as intellectual revolution. In Africa, appears to be present at the moment. Those of them that commenced the NSAS protest tried as much as they can, that the forces that be overwhelmed them, the forces of darkness, the forces of hate, the forces of retrogression, the forces of iniquity prevailed, especially with the help of their journalists and their media houses. But this time around, we must prepare ourselves. But before we do so, we must ask this very important question. Are we all prepared for this very change that is about to come? Are we mentally tough enough to withstand all the garbage that will be thrown at us? Are you strong enough to jettison every emotional consideration that has to do with tribe, ethnicity, or religion? Once we are able to overcome all of this nonsense, believe you me, this very next phase of revolution will stand and stand very, very strongly. Everybody knows that Nigeria is a scam, a very big one. Nigeria is being run by an extremist bunch of dictators called the president. All of you know this. Everybody understands this very fact that Buhari is no more. You know that Buhari is dead. Everybody knows. But those still perpetuating this very myth that Buhari is alive are those pinning their hopes on 2023. So this is a collection of odd bedfellows. These are people who are determined by every means available to cling on to power, to continue to improve, to continue to allow terrorists from all across the Sahel to occupy your farmlands and your forests. They rape your mothers, they abduct your sisters, they kill your traditional rulers, they kill the daughters of your prominent men, and you do nothing about it because their only consideration is to keep you focused on this very elusive better Nigeria to come. You and I know that Nigeria can never ever be. The world understands that Nigeria can never ever be better. Why are you pinning your hopes on it? You're pinning your hopes on it so you can go to Dubai like Atiku and the rest of them and buy houses for your wives and your concubines. You are doing so because you think it's the turn of your village to eat money. And I have consistently asked this question. Biden, that has just been confirmed as the US president, is he from your village? Boris Johnson from the United Kingdom, is he from your village? Is Angela Merkel from your ethnic group? I'm asking you in the zoo. But you prefer Iwe were iwe gị na ọmụma gị wee dị aleta anyị ụmụ anyị wee na-anwụsị ụfọdụ nọ n'ụzọ ije ha anaghị alọta ụlọ ọzọ nne na nna wee na-ata ahụhụ wee na-ata ikikere eze nwaanyị konye ka ọ gaa ubi ga arụ ọrụ Fulani chiri ehi bata ebe ala gị n'iyi okwu ebepụ ya isi anyị pụta anyị kpọpụ onye nwaanyị n'ugwu Awụsa ahụ ejide anyị wee gbuo ihe ọ bụ anyị mara aka n'ime ha sị maka ha ga n'ihu elekwa ọdụ ụgbọ mmiri n'igwe ọcha bụ ememile ọya nke dị na Kalaba otu aka ahụ anyị na-ala nsọ ebe Biafra ndị kọstọm sokonye anyị n'etiti anyị anọghị n'ime mmiri kama kọstọm jiri ebe niile ha wee na-ata anyị ahụhụ anyị kwuo ekwesịpụta anyị ka kpọchie anyị kwuo ekwesịpụta anyị ka gbagbuo anyị onye nwe anyị na Chineke na nke bi n'igwe ọ bụ ụzọ dị anya ka isi na-ebu ndị iro anyị anya wee karịa ndị nke gị agwa anyị bụ ụmụ Chineke akwa anyị ka anyị na-aza
wanazana Chineke. Agwa wani wanazachi somu. Agwa wani wanazachi somu. Ngangadi nso. Oni meli bebi jalo twa yiro dinani bomo. Daki we sopotani. Daki we na potani na kauchonye. Daki we moranya oko. Daki we tetu ozu. Ogo wa memi na Goliath. Chineke na nkigo we memi na fero. Shukwa tu ame ka fero ko goni homo na aigo bi to we ta ko bi ni oto so. E ga ne duani no so ni nkezi omume. Ọbụla dị na anyị na-aga ndagwurugwu onyinye ọnwụ ọ bụbụ nwa bụ ekele n'igwe n'ụwa nwunye ọbụla kere gị n'oge malite n'oge ọgwụgwụ kama anyị nwe anyị kwa anọkwa ahụ ofu ụbọchị anyị ga-anwụ n'ezie kama ma akpọ na okwu gị na-anọgide ego mgbe ebighị ebi ọ bụ ya mere anyị ji were gị n'anya isi anyị wee na-asị nna nke dị nsọ bịa ka iwe egosi anyị Biafra na ndụ na abụghị n'ọnwụ bịa ka iwe na-ekebe gị na amara gị wee kpuchiri anyị ka uwe bịa ka iwe zọpụta ndị nke gị bịa ka iwe mee ka Biafra wee bịa ka anyị na-eweta
just one. Okay? If you want the gods of Biafra to begin to fight you, attack Simon Ekpa again. Attack Simon Ekpa again. Because the more you attack me, the more the spirit of Biafra will fight you. Because I have not, and any day I begin to do something contrary, the spirit will also fight me. So I goes enough for when you don't know what you are doing. You just lay curse on yourself. Now, let me also bring you another page to see the difference between Egbe and Egbe. Okay? Now let me bring you another punch for you to know the difference between punch and punch. Now, my brother, when you look at this, you see how the Punch news, how Punch report their news. Now, if you go now, this is 9th August 2020. This Punch published this thing 9th August 2020. You see, 9th of August 2020. So if you want to know whether this thing you hear, you see, as you see here, you see it is very professional. The English is very correct, very accurate. Military to receive more repentant ex-Boko Haram members. The English is very okay, very accurate, very correct. And then also written in a very good format. In a very good format, okay? Now, I want you that came to say that Simon Ekpa, I want you that came to make a video today that Simon Ekpa Simon Ekpa Ifanyoba is praising Simon Ekpa. I want you to go to Punch. Go to Punch Achieve. Go to Punch Achieve. Search Ibia. Search Iba Simon Ekpa Ifanyoba. Search Ibia. You can't see it because it doesn't exist. Ifanyoba never made such comment on Punch. Huh? My brother, ihe wutere m bụ na ije weta ọfọ ka ị gọrọ Simon Ekpa gọrọ ndị ọzọ na-eme ihe ọjọọ na strọg ọ dọrọ mma onye gburu nwanne ya bụrụ odogwu. Okay, so I will expect you to be a man, and takwa megharịa video because so many megharịa video nke anyị mere kịta ọ gaba gị ije. And etu ọ na-aga ije now, onye afụghọ nka na-eme kịta o nwere ike ndị so na side gị he believe gị ifugo and ha believe gị ifugo n'itinye na ọgbaghara na IPOB because ha believe gị emebe m attack na ma na-arụgo ego from Ifeanyi Uba na eprezum ifugo na politician na-epre etu isi wee kwu ya na politician na-eprezum si n'ezie n'ebe politician na-eprezum n'ezie n'ebe Ifeanyi Uba na-eprezum Simon Ekpa. Okay? Ifeanyi Uba don't praise Simon Ekpa. Ifeanyi Uba can never praise Simon Ekpa. So that thing you see or that thing you saw, Bundi ahụ si gị bịa mee Simon Ekpa taki. Jekwa jebe Photoshop but denye that thing nime punch. It is not anywhere. Next time, as again as Simon Ekpa say, go and search. As again as Ifeanyi Ubasi, go and search. If you are na newspaper, you will not know ezoku. If you are newspaper ezoku, because everything if na newspaper ezoku. But at least so that omo big agadaka. Next time when you are talking, you need a reference. If you are a newspaper, my brother, come and show me where Ifeanyi Uba praise Simon Ekpa. You can't prove it. You can't. You can't. You can't. You can't. I I'm sure like a video I go clear. And I post the link here. I have posted the link to the live video. The video is still there on that page. And all the live. I have showed you, I have proved you wrong, and now I'm proving you wrong on Ifeanyi Uba. Ifeanyi Uba never praised Simon Ekpa. Ifeanyi Uba can never say that. Okay? Because if you go and search the archive of the Punch newspaper, you can't see anything like that. My brother, if you are genuine Biafra, etu a Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you know ne wutegi, you will offer, you will this ose. You got that? We will also now go for. Eh? Open real. Because I like you are one of the people I watch the video because of the way you just see, you know. If you are real, after watching this video, I don't expect you to stay more 5 minutes. Go and apologize to Biafrans. Not to me. Because it does not remove 1 naira from my account. It does not remove food from my table. It does not remove anything from my name. But the people you have deceived with that single video is what disturbs me. The people that will watch that video and believe the nonsense coming from you, the ignorance you displayed on that video, those are the people that I'm worried about. The people, because of that video, they will begin to have adabamba. That is the people I'm concerned about. Don't always be in a hurry to attack Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa is a destiny child. Simon Ekpa is a destiny child. Destiny child ambo. Is a destiny child. I don't think bad about people. I don't think bad about people. Okay? Akamudocha. Mana ihe nji wepụta ihe a. Ihe nji bupụta ihe a bụ ka ị maa na ihe anyị nwere m ya nwekarịa gị. Okay? Enwere m ya nwekarịa gị. Mana mmango ọfọ. Maka na abụ m nwa na onwe m bụ ọfọ ka m bụ. Ọfọ ka m bụ abụ mmango gị ọfọ. So eje m bute ihe a bụ ike ka m bụ ihe ike. Ebutere m ya. Ka ị maa na enwe m nwekarịa nke ị nwe. Mana mapụta here bịa gọba ọfọ because I know. Do you know why I will not do that? I know that there are a lot of ignorant people out there, you know, and some of the things they do, they are not doing it on purpose. Like in Kaimekita, I know that you may not be aware of what you did, but after this video now, you will realize that you did a mistake. So I will not come here and start laying curse on everybody. You are going to die. You are going to do this. You are going to... When the people I am going to lay that curse on don't actually understand what they are doing, what am I going to gain? My own job is, I know some of them don't know what they are doing. So what should I do? I will have to teach them. I will have to explain to them. So Mabiakita, they say, oh, okay, you let cost. I will have to let cost you back because I know you don't know what you did. Now, Imago, Edogongayana, Dosiagon, he just again and them one Jay Obiko, Yomba to Biafra. He deceive with your video. Okay, I'm going to play what this video again for those that are joining us now to know what you did, that you did a very wrong thing, and I will not lay cost on you. Welcome for the video. And also we watch ya.
All hail Biafra. All hail Biafra. All hail Biafra. Ụmụnne m mgbe ọbụla ifuru okwu a n'isi m, ịma na enwere emergency, ịma na o nwere ka o si wee dị ụdị n'ụdị ọbụla. Na-ege ntị, wụcha ntị gị ọfụma, ekwekwana ka mmadụ ghọrọ ya gị agha. O mebere 1 hour mmere video, mgbe emebe another one, that will show you that in agha serious one, yeah. Meeting na that underground, all the too much. Mepe anya gị, mepe ntị gị. Mgbe uche ma ọfọ, unu elotalụ mgbe uche ma ọfọ bidoro wee misbehave. Ha nwere conference meeting na Facebook. Ha claim na ha na o nwere onye ọzọ chọpụtara na that meeting na-aga on. While na ha mara the meeting, na one of them may broadcast the meeting outside their meeting. And the people na fear. And they have claimed na ha mara while na ha ma. The same system. The same system. Ha melo will meeting with Chike Doziem. Onye Nnamdi cannot handle over this struggle n'aka. Secret meeting, or open meeting, secret meeting only for them.
Okuna Fugia, he said it was secret meeting. You see? Yeah, he said that the meeting was secret meeting. It was secret meeting. The secret was, like I have posted the link, it was not secret meeting. Okay? But he said here to deceive people that it was secret meeting. And I know he didn't know that it was not secret meeting. But let us continue.
Now, after that meeting, Simon Ekpa on another meeting. How come Ojibulo Simon Ekpa be the first person who to that meeting?
You see, after the meeting, Simon Ekpa on that meeting. How come Ojibulo Simon Ekpa when is supposed to the video? I just send it to you now. Simon Ekpa on the meeting. So how can Simon say the go to the video? Now let us continue.
Chico Bezebe post to there. Radio Biafra post to there. Simon Ekpa on the meeting. You want to post to there. America post. Those women know put a confusion. Truly, level IPO in a Lego. We have well that clip I post to send the area, never post to there.
If you go, and at the same time, he is here accusing women, accusing our mothers. Our mothers, and they we put a robe here, we put a time, how we put a go her, name her name, or name her accuse. My people are the no man, or the no man. It's not good. It's not good. It's not good. On a me umuwanya accuse that nahana lugego. So for you to understand the level people can go, if you go look hearing okulu here was wrong. Or now I'll conclude the bego now umuwanya analogego. You see? I'll conclude the bego. Umuwanya neme we put happens no ha. Na-eme meeting ka ihe a na-eme na-aga n'ihu na ha analụgo ego ebe ego nwaanyị si nara ego biko na ha analụgo ego without verifying anything. It is bad.
Obigo gosiri gị nke a bụrụ number 1. 2, Ifeanyi Uba Osi na-enwelo onye dị stronger than Nnamdi Kanu bụ Simon Ekpa. Eme ihe na unu. Gaa cheki ebe Ifeanyi Uba na-emelụ Simon Ekpa campaign. Ọ campaign ka m ga-akpa ka onye praise much. Na nwere ọdụ na nwere onye ọzọ dị dangerous more than Nnamdi Kanu, even the more dangerous than Nnamdi Kanu, not Simon Ekpa.
When I have also cleared this one. Ifeanyi Uba never said such thing, and I challenge anybody to go to Punch News because what I saw is not coming from Punch. So I challenge him and anybody to go and bring where Ifeanyi Uba said something. There is nothing like that On the Aziria Kitab, on the Melo, the Photoshop, where they are from there, where they find your bad there, or they are anywhere. It's not existing. All of you watching this program are computer literate. You know how to get news online, and the news are subscribe. Where you now punch is online. All the punch it got to the achieve of punch. You can't see that. You can't see anything like that. So it's a lie. Another now I am a address. So after we cut to I will go about 58 minutes. We may address, but I also say camera address. You know, he's not the only one I have addressed here. He's not the only one. You know, the reason I would have ignored this, but the reason why I addressed this thing is because so that next time, if you want to attack Simon Ekpa, you learn, you go and make sure you have grounded yourself to be better than me before you can come and start attacking me, and especially when I have done nothing wrong, before you can start attacking me. And one of the other reason why I addressed this video is because the way this guy speak Igbo, I like it, and I used to watch his Igbo videos, the way he speak Igbo and address things, I like it. Okay, but I was very surprised with what he did today. So, and this issue have died here. So let him go and sort it out with his God. I don't have any problem with him, but he have done a very wrong thing, and he has actually done something wrong to IPOB family, because that video now, anybody that watch it that didn't see what I have done here will have maybe a very divergent view, or maybe some confusion will come in. So he should go and ask God for forgiveness for doing this kind of bringing this kind of confusion into IPOB and into Biafra. And our former Muji Mahagorogia Makana Etusi Kuni Ipeka Magorogofo. You don't have Nagorofo.
Let me read what this man said. I swear to the Almighty Allah, that is the government, that's APC government, so-called Buhari government, that is giving arms to us. Fulani don't know what gun is. We are only headsmen. Cows don't give birth to guns. I swear to Allah, we are on our own, and the government gave us AK-47. I am not afraid to say the truth. Bishop Coker, are you listening? All of you idiots that believe in one Nigeria, are you listening? You morons, monkeys. All of you who are being deceived by this multicultural, multi-ethnic garbage, can you listen? The government that you are hoping to save you are the ones giving arms to those who have come to kill you. And you get up tomorrow morning and you say, believe in one Nigeria. That was why when Ozo 1 was under attack, that was why when these people, they gave guns to attack Nimbo, Ifani Ugwani called, the Enugu State governor called Buhari many times. Buhari ignored his calls. Ugwani called the commander of the 2 division. No one took his call. He called the commissioner of police for Enugu. No one took his call. But anytime IPOB is having meeting, you come and start shooting people. But when the same people were under attack by those that they are sponsoring, they were nowhere to be found. Is that a type of country? Is that the type of country you wish to belong to? Let's be honest about everything. If this insecurity were being caused by a group of disgruntled Fulani businessmen, you can understand. If this insecurity were being caused by a group of, say, very retarded Fulani politicians, of which there are many of them, I can understand. But insecurity is being caused by the government itself, the APC government. Our brother said it here, and you think he's lying. The people that they get, do you know where they said that? In front of Sheikh Gumi, Abubakar Gumi. He went to the forest to go and meet the bandits, and the bandits told him it was the government that gave us the guns. We don't know what guns are until they gave it to us. That's why I asked you, if they're coming all the way from Mali and from Niger, how did they cross the border with guns? If you claim that those that are raising us are from Niger Republic, so you don't have customs and immigration in the north anymore? Oh, or because you see yourselves as one people, so there is no border patrol, no border policing, nothing. But you have closed my border now for nearly a year and a half. So my border is closed. And you're from the south and you're shouting one Nigeria. Do you see the depth of your foolishness? Can you see it? When I say it, it's not out of hatred. People say, oh, I don't like his style of agitation because I tell you the truth. A governor said, the governor of Bauchi State, we are bringing in Fulanis. We are coming to settle Fulani in Nigeria. He said it, he wasn't hiding. We are coming to settle Fulani in your land, in your villages. Do you know why that is possible? Because you believe in one Nigeria. If you are on your own, nobody can try it. It's called an act of war or invasion. But Fulani is carrying out an act of war and invasion into your territory because you are under one Nigeria. So in other words, they are using, Nigeria is providing them a cover to carry out a conquest of an entire, should I say, ethnic nationalities across the zoo. Is it clear to you now? Do you now understand what we are saying? Bishop Coker is afraid. He's from Sokoto, he's a minority. So he thinks that when Nigeria breaks up, Fulani will swallow them alive. But I want to tell them that we are all students of history. There is a group of, or there were a group of people called the Huguenots from France. During the height of Reformation, they were being persecuted by the French authorities who were Catholic. People don't know that Roman Catholic fought with Anglican Church in those days. People don't know this, but that's life. Do you know what happened? Britain, being a Protestant nation, offered amnesty or struck a deal with France to say, give me all your Protestants. We'll absorb them. They're called the Huguenots. And they came to Britain. That is where the lives of Sir Peter de la Billière. De la Billière is a French name. But his family settled in England. He rose to become a general and led the war. In the Desert Storm, it was him that commanded the British forces in the Desert Storm. His ancestors were French, the Huguenots. So what I'm saying to Bishop Coker and all northern Christian minorities today is this. On my honor and on my life, I swear before God Almighty in heaven that with the coming of Biafra, every Christian northerner will be allowed to settle in Biafra land. So you see, Bishop Coker, you have nothing to be afraid of. You have a place where you can practice your faith without looking over your shoulder all the time, thinking who's coming to kill me. You will come to Biafra land and you will live there. A very peaceful, fulfilled life in Biafra land. The same thing that the English did for the French Protestants, they're called the Huguenots. The same thing we are going to do for you. If you feel that you're threatened in the Sharia core north, and because of that, you think that having the East and the West in one Nigeria will save you as if some kind of insurance against elimination by the crazy, mad Fulani Janjaweed, you will come to Biafra land. We will give you asylum. You will stay there. Your generations will live and thrive. We are accommodating people. We welcome visitors. Then you will see what Biafra is like in real life, not the miserable existence you have in Sokoto. You want to stay in a country where people are threatening your life because you spoke. You said your mind and they're threatening you. What I'm offering you is what happened in England, though. The same England telling you to talk about one Nigeria. There was a time that the lives of French Protestants were under threat in France. England said, give them to us, we'll take them. They were all sent to England. They are called the Huguenots. We offer you the same asylum today to Bishop Coker and to all endangered northern Christians. You can all come to Biafra. We will accommodate you gladly. Gladly. I'm saying this live on air, so if I renege on this, You know, they said the internet never lies. They can go back and dig up this very video and say, you said this on the 8th of March, 2021. So you can come to us. This is the reason why everywhere the Janjaweed are dealing with us. They always come to your village and appoint one person as somebody. You know, one thing about you people is this. You always think that tomorrow is going to be better. But in Nigeria, tomorrow never, ever gets better. Instead, it gets worse. And we are offering you a way out. People were asking for confirmation that Nigeria Army and police are colluding with Fulani terrorists. You know, it was on this platform that I called for OPC to take over from Amotekun. And thankfully, they have taken over. And there are results. There are results. I think earlier yesterday, or was it today, the OPC arrested a Fulani warlord. You know, for us, we don't have time for arrest. We arrest you, of course, and then I think they handed him over to police. When we arrest you, we hand you over to God. God will judge you. They arrested a Fulani warlord, Wakili. Handed him over to police. Police took him to hospital. The same police in Biafra land, they will shoot innocent IPOB family members. If they go to hospital and abduct them and the doctor and send them to Abuja to be locked up. Do you understand that? That is what they have been doing. I don't know who is called. I don't know who is calling me. I don't know what for. It's not an interactive session, so don't call me. They came to Olo. They went to Anambra. They shot people. They took them to Abuja. Took the doctor as well, treating them to Abuja. In the West, they apprehended a terrorist. They killed a murderer, a rapist, a bandit. Handed the bandit over to the police. The police took him to hospital for treatment, specialist hospital. What other evidence do you need that the police and the army are colluding with those that they imported to come and kill you? And you wake up in the morning and you say you're a Nigerian. Are you not ashamed of yourself? Don't you have any shame within you? God Almighty in heaven. I've never seen people as daft and as foolish as this. They took him, he was arrested by OPC. You know what they said? Those that arrested this man, he said, or your police assures of diligent prosecution of suspected criminals. The criminals now are the OPC men that arrested the bandit. Nigeria is astonishing. You arrested a rapist, a mass murderer, a killer, and a land grabber. Took him to the police. The police now arrested you. Took the man to hospital. Beat you, all of you up, and put you in the cell. They say police is your friend. Anyway, I thank God that there are some these guardian angels that came. I don't know where they came from. They are called unknown gunmen. I don't know where they came from. Maybe they are the spirit of all those killed by the police and the army. And they are avenging the death of the people that the police and the army killed. They are called unknown gunmen. I don't know who they are. I don't know where they come from. But they are fighting for the poor. They are like Robin Hood, but in this case, they are not robbing the poor, the rich to pay the poor, no. They are robbing the criminals, the murderers of their own lives. Murderers in the police and the army. People don't know what is coming, do they? They have no idea. I feel sorry for the zoo. They have no idea. Any day that all of you gang up to support your one Nigeria garbage, the more you're digging your collective graves. Nigeria can never ever be fixed. It's broken beyond repair. Can never be fixed. Look at Sultan of Sokoto talking rubbish. The spiritual leader, whatever rubbish he is of the zoo. Sultan of Sokoto, that he was in the army. That war is not good. But you Fulanis are the ones living war on everybody. You took over the whole of Plateau. You came down into Benue. Your people were at also one, massacring people. Then you never talked about war. As soon as we rose up and said enough is enough, now this war language starts to come into your lips. Do you think we are foolish? Do you think we are... Go and bring all the BBCs of this world, every propagandist for neo-colonialists. Gang them, bring them together against Biafra agitation. You're wasting your time. Bring them against ESN, you're wasting your time. Arrest all you like. But I'm just warning them, if you're a policeman involved in the arrest of innocent people, all I need to do is to go down on my knees and pray and ask God, please, may unknown gunmen locate you and they will find you. Because God answers my prayers. So all those police stations involved in all this raid know that your turn is coming. It's only a matter of time, it will come. Since you want anarchy, you will get anarchy. Since that is what you want. You people, you don't like people that play it gently by the rules. No, not in the zoo. That is how you have been taking over our land, raping our women, abducting us and killing us. We came out at Umpo, you killed us for no reason. Shia people came out at Abuja, you shot them for no discernible reason. And all of you saw soldiers with live bullets killing people in broad daylight. No major news outlet carried it in the world. They've bribed all of them. I'm saying it on camera. And I wish that the US Congress can call me to testify. The American ambassador, that woman took bribe from Nigeria. Nigeria bribes every ambassador that comes to Nigeria. They give you loads of money, so you will never report what is happening in Nigeria. You don't know that? I'm saying it live on camera. I wish they can call me in America, come and testify. I will do so. The British High Commissioner is as corrupt as the devil. That woman. She was the one that was responsible for the murder at Lekki. When she went to see Tinubu, I warned everybody, look at this woman, the army will open fire. Not up to 6 hours to open fire, that woman. That's another line. All of you are just looking. Anyway, most of you are blind, you cannot see. And Japan and more. We see things that the mere mortals cannot see. That is why Elohim is with us. That is why everything I say comes to pass. It must happen, it must come to pass. I told them that when we were giving thanks and praises to Elohim, I told them that this horn this trumpet that we are blowing, anybody who has it in Nasarok will go deaf. How many days? And there was fire in Nasarok for the very first time. The zoo will be destroyed. Not that we may just get Biafra, so that when this story is written, our children will know that God did it, not man. Man put their faith in their chariots. You know, Britain, you have a member of the UN Security Council. You're very strong. You're powerful. All these criminal US ambassadors coming to Nigeria. Yeah, you have money. You are US. You will always support Fulani. You people are openly supporting terrorists because of money, because they bribe you, because Halliburton has oil concessions, because there is a Shell and everything. Everybody's milking Biafra. Because of that, it is better we support terrorists. They'll kill the innocent. And you're diplomats. You're diplomats presiding over the slaughter of the innocent. You cannot speak the truth. We are in the middle of a war. The Fulanis have levied war on every indigenous population, ethnic group in Nigeria. All of you can say it. All you can say is invite the Sarakin or Sarakin Fulani Lagos. Not the Oba of Lagos, no. Sarakin Fulani Lagos means the supreme Fulani ruler in Lagos. Because the US ambassador has taken money from Nigeria. Very soon her tour of duty will come to an end and she will go. She will become a multimillionaire. That is why they all want to come to Nigeria. Because Fulani will pay very well to suppress the news, to stop the truth from going out. And all of you will suffer if you don't repent. You will suffer. Mark my words somewhere, you will suffer if you don't repent from your evil ways. You take money from murderers and from killers to suppress the truth. Biden doesn't know what is happening in Nigeria because they rely on the ambassador to feed them accurate information. And that is not happening because they've been bribed. And that is why people are dying in Nigeria. Nigeria is the only place in turmoil, not making it onto the front pages of newspapers all over the world. Nobody talks about it because they are all compromised. They've been bribed. We don't need your one Nigeria to survive. They tried, can you imagine the nonsense? They brought in their food blockade. They said we will not send food to the south. They are perishable goods. So the items got spoiled in the north. The government now turned around to pay them almost 500 billion. They are the ones that said they will not sell their goods to the south. The goods are now rotten in the north. And the government paid them compensation of nearly 500 billion. And you're one Nigeria. Tomorrow morning, you idiotically wake up in the morning and say, I'm a Nigerian. As I said before, before I used to blame white people for racism, I no longer blame them for it. Because we are the cause of racism. Our stupidity as black people is responsible for the way we're being treated all over the world. Very sad indeed. Very, very sad indeed. We don't need them to survive. We don't need them. And we can give them the oil and gas for free. As I've said before, allow me to repeat. The oil, apart from granting citizenship to every northern Christian, I mean Core North, I mean the Sharia, Arewa, Janjaweed North, you will all live in Biafra land, where you can practice your religion without fear or favor. Another thing we are going to do is to pipe free oil and gas across the whole of West Africa. In Biafra, Oduduwa will receive oil and gas for free. You see, Benin Republic, oil and gas for free. Togo will receive oil and gas for free. Ghana the same. All the way to, heaven knows, I think, Western Sahara. Do you know why? Because we want the economies of all these countries to grow as well, because they're going to buy our goods and services. They will buy our goods and services. That is why we need the economies to grow as well. A Biafra will offer free oil and gas to the entire West African coastal region. To tell you, we don't need oil and gas to survive as a people. We are not fighting for Biafra because of oil and gas. We are fighting because it is the will of God, and we must be free. We are free people. We were free before the white man came, and we shall be free once again. And as I've been telling people, and they do not, or some will not understand or hope to understand, what we are doing is of the spirit. The likes of Shoyinka must stand up to speak the truth. Or Basanjo, you must speak the truth. Heaven, the very oldest language on the face of this very earth.
Yes, I can say that from what I have just listened from you, it is just not ordinary.
Very wonderful. When my lawyers came to see me, I had a discussion with them about how I'm going to defend myself. I told them that
Welcome. Thank you for joining us on today's program. I appreciate everyone who have connected to this program, and I wish you all a very happy weekend. It is happy weekend from me, wherever you are watching from. Either you are watching us on TikTok, are you watching on Facebook, are you watching on X, or you're watching on YouTube where I'm hosting the program. You are highly welcome. So as you are watching, please don't watch alone. Make sure you invite someone to join you on this program. Very important. Don't watch alone. The only thing you can do is as you join us, you like the program, you share it. If you are watching on TikTok, tap the screen. Tap the screen so that others also will be alerted so that they can join us. Tap the screen. If you're watching on TikTok, tap the screen, show some love so that others could be able to join. If you are watching on Facebook, like the program and share the program to all platforms. If you're watching on YouTube where I'm hosting the program, kindly like and share the program. It is very important to like and share so that others can get the notification and join us. If you are watching on X, do the same. Like and share the program. Once again, I wish you all a very happy weekend. I can see my beloved brother Gerard there. Thank you so much, my brother Gerard. May Chukwu continue to guide and protect you as you continue to support on this very cause of restoration. Everyone that has connected, whether I mention your name or not, wherever you're watching from, you are welcome. Thank you for joining, and I wish you a very wonderful and happy weekend. More especially those who are watching from Biafra land. You are all welcome. Wherever you are watching from. I can see Mazi Okonkwo also. Mazi Okonkwo, thank you so much for joining, Mazi Okonkwo. I appreciate you so much. May Chukwu Okike continue to guide and protect you. Thank you so much for joining the program. So, everyone that have connected, if they kick you out, try to find your way back. Try to find your way back, because we are doing what we need to do. I can see my beloved sister, Ogechi Daniel. Ogechi Daniel, thank you so much for joining. Ogechi Daniel, I appreciate you and I thank you for being part of the program. Everyone that has connected so far, you are all highly welcome and you are a special guest. Without you there, I will not be here. It is your presence that gives me the courage to continue to march on, even in the face of different kinds of attack, intimidation, and hatred that are coming from right, left, and center. We will continue and we're not looking back. Remember, in this, our platform that belongs to us, the Biafran people, those who care about humanity, whether Biafran or non-Biafran, if you are part of this platform, remember that in this platform, we do not come here to instigate violence. We don't come here to preach hate. We do not come here to attack people or individuals. We do not come here to attack any race or religion. All we do in this platform is to continue to present Biafra to the whole world as the only remedy to the failed state Nigeria. Nigeria is a failed state. It is no longer a story. Every single day when you hear information on their media, it confirms everything we are saying. The only person that will continue to deny that Nigeria is not a failed state are those who have one or two things to benefit for their own interests. because of their own selfish interests. They decide to ignore the truth and pretend that all is well. But even the blind today knows that Nigeria is gone and gone for good. I can see my beloved brother Uche Onyende. Welcome. Happy weekend, my brother Uche Onyende. Thank you so much for joining. So, when we say Biafra is the only remedy, it is not a joke. And we're not saying it out of hatred or out of pride. It is a reality. And we're not looking down on other tribes. What we are saying is live and let's live. The Biafran people have made their choice. And all we are asking is an independent state of Biafra. Self-determination. That is what we are focused on. We are asking for a referendum for us to decide our fate. We have asked that for a long time. Mazi Nnamdi have asked for referendum several times. And our Prime Minister, Mazi Ekpa, took a bold step and conducted a self-referendum. Self-referendum. In that very self-referendum, more than 60 million Biafrans voted to get out of the zoological republic of Nigeria. There are evidence to that self-referendum. Evidence online and offline, on video and audio, of the participation of Biafrans across the world. And more than 60 million voted to get out of Nigeria. Mazi Simon Ekpa Njogu took that step so as to encourage Nigerian government, if they are serious and they want to maintain peace, to let them get the picture of what is happening in Nigeria, to help the world, international community, to also see that when we are talking about Biafra, it is not just about a group of people in diaspora or a person or one is Nnamdi Kanu just imposing himself on people or Mazi Simon Ekpa imposing ideology on people. No, this is the ideal of many Biafrans, more than 60 million. Mazi Simon Ekpa used that self-referendum to confirm what the Biafrans are saying. So, if you feel that it is a lie, once you is to counter him by conducting the least Nigerian government or the international community should do is to conduct their own self-referendum. Conduct a referendum to counter the self-referendum that we have conducted. If you don't accept it, it's either you accept it, endorse it, or you conduct yours. But instead of conducting a self-referendum, what did they do? They went ahead and began to plot on how to destroy Biafra, infiltrate Biafra, take away our Prime Minister, after they have kidnapped Mazi Nnamdi for no just cause. What was Mazi Nnamdi asking for? The same self-referendum. The same referendum was what Mazi Nnamdi was asking for. Self-determination, which is a right, not a privilege. A right supported by international law. Instead of listening to him, instead of listening to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and sit on that table, the Nigerian government prefer to listen to terrorists. Today we see how bold the terrorists are in Nigeria. Whatever they say goes. They take over any community they want to take over. They take anybody they want to take. They collect any amount they want to collect, and nobody goes after them. They dictate the tone of the game in Nigeria today. Even in their negotiation, the terrorist determines where to meet, and how to dress, and what to happen. But the people that are asking for a genuine cause, self-determination, supported by international law, African people's law, and human rights law, and even Nigerian law itself, they demonize them and call them terrorists. They jail them and took many lives for people who are making a genuine call for freedom. This is where we have found ourselves. And we have gotten to a point that every one of us as Biafrans, not just Biafrans, including the one Nigerians that are sincere to themselves, keep your differences aside. Keep your ego, keep your hatred against the Igbos aside. Can you keep all those appendages aside for a time and think about your own life? I can still tell you that till tomorrow, Igbo land still remains the most secured place in the contraption called Nigeria till tomorrow. In as much as we are the loudest, we speak, we ask, and we demand, and we pursue solution. We are the one that cry, and we are asking for our freedom from this captivity because we are freeborn. We have not been slaves, and we cannot accept slavery. But till tomorrow, Biafra land remains the most secured place in the contraption called Nigeria. You can't beat it. While other regions continue to antagonize the Igbos, continue to lie, continue to show their envy and jealousy, they leave their own areas to be taken over by the terrorists. Today, just like Mazi and Kanu predicted, the northern part of Nigeria is completely in the hand of the terrorists. They're in charge. The terrorists are in charge of the north. Not even your so-called chief of staff. Not even the so-called commander-in-chief. Nor the governors. Every single one of them, from the commander-in-chief of Nigeria to the governors, to state governors, to local government chairman, they are all under the control of the terrorists in the north. And there are so many videos, video evidence. It's not just coming online to speak. We have video evidence that is coming all the way from the north to showcase all these things. And by the grace of God, we're going to play some for you to see. It is time you remove your envy and jealousy and focus on reality for once. The only thing that could save life in the contraption called Nigeria is a sincere and genuine dialogue through referendum. Even if at the end of the day you choose to be a Nigerian, let that be your own choice, not a choice made for you by someone. Even if there are people who will still prefer to be in Nigeria, let it be their choice. Let's hear them out. Let's see the votes. And let's hear those who want to get out. Why is it so difficult? The most peaceful and the most genuine democratic way to make demands is what we are presenting. We are not calling for war. We are not calling for chaos. The most peaceful and democratic way to settle issues. Referendum. And each time you mention it, they will tell you there is no referendum in their constitution. But you and I know that you don't need to have referendum in your constitution for you to do the right thing. You don't need to have a referendum in your constitution for you to even conduct a referendum. By the way, this is not the first time referendum have been conducted in Nigeria. Referendum have been conducted in Nigeria on so many occasions, on so many areas, at different points in time. Even without the referendum in their so-called constitution. So you don't need referendum in your constitution for you to apply it. It is naturally the most peaceful way to settle issues democratically. Every day there is always this referendum in our various homes, in our families, in our activities, in our daily life. It's always there. You don't need to have it in the constitution to do the right thing. But when we ask for it, because of those who are benefiting from the innocent blood that are being shed in Nigeria, those who feel that giving right to the ordinary people to take their decision will now make them, render them irrelevant. Their fraud will no longer prosper. They continue to stand against a peaceful call to save life in the contraption called Nigeria. Are we going to back down? We will never back down. We will never, ever back down. Regardless what they do and what they say, we will continue to pursue the right path to our freedom because we are freeborn. We can never, ever accept slavery or second-class citizen. It's unfortunate that the so-called Nigerian citizens have accepted their fate. Many of them have accepted their fate under the rule of terrorism. They have already handed over their lives to terrorists. So many of them are now playing allegiance terrorists. None of them can boldly protest against the evil that is happening. The northern part of Nigeria, where terrorists are running rampage today, can easily come and protest for Sharia, and you see the whole street feel. But when it comes to protest against the terrorists that is taking their life, none of them will show up. That is how bad it is. And when we say we don't want to be part of this madness, we are not just saying it out of pride. We are not saying it out of hatred. We are not saying it out of greed. We are not saying it because of our resources. We want to be out of that contraption so that we can live like normal human beings. Because in Nigeria, when you check things that are happening, people there, they do not think they're human. So we will continue to speak, no matter what they do, no matter what they say. The only solution to the situation remains Biafra. It doesn't matter what anybody says. You can jail Mazi Nnamdi, you can jail Mazi Simon Ekpa, you can tear Biafra, you can create different factions of the agitation group, you can infiltrate us as well. I bet you we will never back down. Even if there's only 1% remaining, that voice will continue to echo. This weekend we have come once again, and I wish all of you a very happy weekend. Today we are going to be speaking on the rule of law, self-determination, and the importance of fair hearing. Why I am going on this line of discussion, you know that our Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa is coming to court August 5th. Mazi Nnamdi is also preparing for his appeal. These two leaders, who are the face of the struggle, more especially Mazi Nnamdi, who is the face of the struggle, and Simon Ekpa, his disciple, have not been fairly treated in their various courts. Their rights have been abused at one time or the other. And the world that claimed to be a place of peace, with their so-called United Nations that is not united, with their so-called human right that is an abuse of right, they are all watching and they say nothing. We will not be silent. We still believe there are some good men out there. There are still some good men out there that will get this information and they will be called to action. It takes only one good man to change the narrative. It takes only one good man to make that statement and things will change. And we will never be silent. Because the enemies we are fighting are not silent. Every day they are changing their ideas, they are changing their method. Every day they are changing their way of operation. The enemies are not backing down. They have all the resources in their hands. Talk of money, they are so rich and connected. Compared to those of us, we are just on our own doing the little best we can. They have all the resources, they have all the money to bribe. And every day they invent different money. Just while we are happy and rejoicing that somehow justice is going to come to ordinary people through the United States. Today you see what is happening. They have succeeded in bribing everything bribable under Trump. And today, what we are hearing from the United States is a different thing, very shameful. A different ballgame altogether. A very big blow. I wish Donald Trump could know what he has done to the heart of the people he claimed to protect, the Christians in Nigeria. I wish Donald Trump would hear the voice. I wish that his heart would be touched so that he can feel how the Christians he has betrayed are feeling. The enemies we are fighting, they are not relenting, and they will do everything to change the narrative. And already, before your own very eyes, they are changing the narrative. Before your own very eyes, they are changing the public opinion, and you want to keep silent and allow them to change it. Instead of you to focus and do the needful, some of you are even joining them. How do you join them? When you fail to talk about what is happening and you engage in propaganda and blackmail against yourself, like the idiots who are talking against Mazi Nnamdi. When we have a serious enemy before us, you see people channel their energy on attacking themselves. We have a serious enemy that is not backing down. And the only thing we can do today is to focus on the unity of purpose, regardless of our differences. Do the needful, because the enemy is not backing down. The rule of law, self-determination, and the importance of fair hearing. That is what we are going to discuss this weekend. And we will try as much as we can to say one or two things, and you are equally entitled to join us and air your opinion. If you have a superior argument, you disagree with what we have to say, feel free to join us. Let us argue responsibly. Let us present our matters to the world and let the world hear us and hear us clear. We will never allow the voice of Mazi Nnamdi to be silenced. And we will never allow all the effort of Mazi Simon Ekpa to be in vain. Never. Even if it remains one person. That is why I come online every day. Even if I come online, it's only one person watching, I will still preach my message. If I come online, they block everybody and it remains only one person watching, I will preach my message. That voice can never be silenced. We are in a very critical and dangerous time. And wherever you are as a Biafran, you must get prepared. Get prepared for the time we are in. This is not a time to joke. It is not a time to play. It's a time for us to put every effort to work. This is not a time to begin to look at your brother and your sister and begin to talk about things that are irrelevant. Wherever you are joining us around the world, I sincerely welcome you to today's live stream this weekend. Thank you for taking your time to be here. If you are joining us for the first time, I welcome you. I appreciate you. And I want you to like and share and also subscribe to the channel. And I thank you for continued support for those who are with us here every single day. I would like everyone that is participating on today's discussion to keep the conversation respectfully. Keep the conversation respectful. Try as much as possible to keep it respectful. On the comment section, mainly, we know that people hold different views on the issue we will discuss today. Respectfully, dialogue is allowed. Everyone learn from one another. You must not agree with everything we say. You are entitled to have your opinion. Our point of coming here is to engage in critical argument discussion so that the Biafrans can make their choice. We are not here to force anybody to take a decision. In fact, the truth is very, very open and plain. All we do here is to push it out and make it much more louder. So you wouldn't say you didn't hear it or didn't see it. The rule of law, self-determination, and the importance of failure. I touch these issues every day here because of, and we will continue to discuss generally about things that are happening in Nigeria. The situation is getting worse than you can ever imagine. And we will continue to speak for as much as we can. You're welcome, my beloved brother Christian. Thank you so much for joining me, bro. Christian, happy weekend.
Happy weekend, brother. Choosing day, whoa.
Hello, my brother. No.
Yeah, so well done. Thank you so much for coming up once again. And we are fortunate to have you this morning and to continue to discuss the absurdity of the zoo called Nigeria.
Yes.
It's a mind-blowing. It's something that is out of this world, beyond human comprehension. I don't know, bro. Every day, I can't figure it out. How on earth, if it's not something diabolical, that anybody, any human being, in any sense of honesty, will get up and say, I support Nigeria, I support one Nigeria, I'm praying for Nigeria, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and I want it to work. And it's like praying for the kingdom of darkness to overcome light. That is how evil it gets, bro.
Yeah.
That is how evil. It doesn't get any more evil than that. Praying for Nigeria to work when it's not ever going to work. Everything about Nigeria is just so demonic. You can't even imagine. And the people, I think the people are part of it. The fact that, like I said, these things happen. They can't even reflect. They can't even like take stock. How can this happen? Where on earth, in the whole of this planet Earth, just every corner of this way, where do you think? Try to imagine where you think, not even the closest countries within the neighborhood, Ghana, all this, it's incredible. And yesterday, I was talking with a friend on the phone in London. I told him that, look, of course, when people say certain things, it's understandable. Some will disagree. Some will say, I don't believe in diabolical or superstitious or stuff like that. But the truth
Yeah.
of the matter is that we live in it's a spiritual world we live in. You know, nobody, if you
Of
don't know that,
course.
the world is spiritual. And even the Western
Great.
world, they understand it. They understand it so well. Because there's this notion that the creation of Nigeria was from the realm of spiritual darkness. And it was narrated how it was created using one Igbo man, one Yoruba man, and one Hausa. Those are the three major foundation of the country. You know, it's just in recently that we begin to have, say, Fulani this, Fulani Hausa, whatever. And but everything that happens is unimaginable. That a country, and we are just enumerating it, that what half or even one third of it happens in most nations in the world. The country will, everything will collapse, the government will collapse. But in Nigeria, it's just normal. It's just normal. People just talk about it a few days and they move ahead, and nothing changes. That this guy Gbagabia Amela, what he has fomented, he fomented with Tinubu, with the knowledge of Tinubu and his government, to create a vicious, what you can call absentee or fake ministry, if you will. You know the gravity, the depth of this crime, right?
Yes.
And they are denying it. They try to deny it, but guess what? This is not even argument. It's like caught in the act, red-handed. All the evidences they have, they open an office, they have an account in Central Bank, and they have. So how can you be denying it? And the money, 20-something billion, and many others, they've been going on. How does that happen? And nobody, everything is just, some are just saying, say Tinubu should fire Gbajabiamila. Really? Is that all? As if Tinubu is not, as if he's not part of it.
He's very much aware of it. He's part
Very
of
much.
it.
But that is his life. All his life has been focused
Oluwale
on
life now, Oluwale.
exactly. You know, as if that is not bad enough that just this helicopter was flying the terrorists, Nigerian, this or the in the that's lifting them from injury that they say that they are, and I saw the video of it where, hey, God Almighty. So, and you begin to wonder how can all this? It's just how many persons go even talk about. So the evidence is overwhelming that the government is in cahoots. They are working hand in hand with the terrorists. However you look at it, they are very much aware of it. But and Nigerian people, they either, I don't know what happened to them. And again, I'm not saying that they must go to war, but people should be able to know that what you call your government is not your government, it's your enemy. That's just my point. How can they not see that the Nigerian government is the enemy? They say that there's cabal. Well, when you're talking about cabal, we know that the cabal stems from the creation in the first place. And it's an
Yes.
international body. There's that unseen hand that's in charge of Nigeria. And that is why no matter what you do, you always find a way. Always, it's crazy, bro. It's absolutely insane situation going on. And the Western world, if you are talking about Kaba, they are very much part of it. They are the one holding the country down. It's a global conspiracy. We've said this so many times, and every day it shows, it plays out exactly. Now, American soldiers, they are leaving Nigeria. So Trump has accomplished. How do you explain that, bro? Nothing has been, nothing. What they make things worse than it
Very
were
funny.
before they came. Worse than it were. Every day they are massacring, they are kidnapping, they go to barrack, they kidnap, they people in them out, everything. Trump said that they've stopped this, they've done that, they've accomplished. Now they pack and leave. I think it was yesterday I had it, and I was like, really? So what did they came for? Or is it part of that $1 billion project that Trudeau has invested in lobbying and bribery? It's taking root.
Shebi, they were talking about 9 million. The revelation that is coming now is 150 million.
Exactly, yeah.
150 million have been spent to whitewash Tinubu and take him to US to go and have a handshake.
And you know also that it's obvious for anybody that cares to know, to know that the money is there, limitless
Yeah.
resources. Even 1
Yes.
billion, the Tinubu can commit 1 billion, 2 billion to and these people are so corruption all over the place. They just buy them over. Tinubu doesn't care if Nigeria collapses when he leaves office. He has stolen enough. The wife and the rest of the family, they were saying that they are not after Nigerian money, but that is all lies. But the point is that if he leaves office, whether this year, whether next year or 8 years time, whatever, they don't care what happens, because everyone that rules when they
And
when
in
they
Nigerian
finish,
law, an ex-president can never be prosecuted in any law court in Nigeria.
it has never happened. It has never happened. But in America, we see presidents that they drag them to court. Trump was close to wearing, so Trump was close to wearing that yellow jumper that they wear prisoners, mugshot, everything in the law court. So, but that country is just epitome of evil. So that is what I can understand. Anybody will be talking about one Nigeria, or you pray for Nigeria, or when you talk about the right thing to do, the object, the absolute solution to the problem, they will be looking at you as if you are a wicked person, as if you are divisive person, as if you are the evil one. But they are the evil ones, because they are the one encouraging evil. Nigeria, if you are encouraging Nigeria, you are evil. It's as simple as that. It's as simple because mankind, I have said this several, mankind have not known an evil entity like Nigeria, where the government is liaising with terrorists that's spying the people, kidnapping, committing all sorts of atrocities, and they will do nothing. They say nothing. 1 minute they buy all over the place, buy the media, buy the politicians, buy everything. It's incredible. I've never ever seen anything like this. Audio, my brother.
Since they can be able to penetrate Donald Trump cabinet, there is no other place they cannot penetrate.
Exactly.
There is no length they cannot go, because that is the last thing. That is the last thing we ever expected to happen.
If it turns out, bro, of course, it's been confirmed that those troops have left or they are leaving, whatever. Now, but if it turns out that they have truly penetrated this Trump administration, then again, you then have to conclude that the only solution is just Chukwuka Abiyama. Aside that, because human being, it's like I don't know how to put it. If truly it ends up at the end of the day that this step Trump is taking, with his pronouncement alone,
But yes,
he
but
has
the
finished.
handwriting is on the wall. It's no longer a guesswork. It's not just like those ones who are dreaming that he's not going to win the election. By the time he goes and Donald Trump give a handshake like the UK have given, let me see where I'm going to take him out. And the opposition, none of them has been able to go and make any move. You see what they did at the time of Jonathan? The entire northern governors went to US to hold a meeting. What move have this opposition done? What move have they made all this while?
Exactly. Well,
even I said UK here, they couldn't go.
I said that was one other stupid move by Peter Obi, that he would have all these years would have gone to America. He has been to America severally. I think he has either green card or citizenship, whatever. There's a state that gave him. So he would have fought all this while when the tension was low, that is when he would have gone there, met with Trump, met with the Congress, Republican Congress people, explained to them everything like the Fulanis did during Jonathan, but he didn't. Now the ovation is so high, he can't do it now. So, but the thing is, quite frankly, my brother, there's something I wanted to say, just escaped my mind. But it's crazy. It's just so crazy what is going on there. The guy whom Trumbu, through him, Trumbu is spending all these millions and millions in dollars, not naira, in dollars, so millions and millions in the bribery and in all these things in America. He is the one who came out to say that he's believing, because they are working so hard. They are using again, like I said, there's no amount of money, because for him himself, anything that money cannot do, more money will do it. And the money is not his money, it's not from his pocket. Is the money that is from Biafra land, quite frankly, from oil. He just said to the central bank, dish out 100 million, 1 billion, whatever, and they just dip into the federal district, just to take it. That's
terrorist. That's what it is. Nigeria as a country has been sold to terrorists.
We'll play it after you speaking. We'll play this. Are you there? Where is bro Chris? Are you there?
Yeah, can you hear me, bro?
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, so the guy is the one who came out to say a few days ago that he's hoping that that Trump will be able to go to America and meet with Trump. So he's still working on it. It's part of that watering the ground, the clearing the way to shut up people, buy the media in America, try to buy up people surrounding Trump and to make him look away from the obvious thing, which everybody knows, that the man, that even during Joe Biden, there was a time Joe Biden, he was going to meet with Joe Biden, but Joe Biden refused to meet him because of the drug, this thing hovering over his head, because that would have rubbed off so badly on the Democrats. So they did not allow Trump to, because he has a case in America. Everybody knows that. And that is why up to today, he hasn't gone to America. He was strictly warned not to go there by a former external minister of Nigeria, one Akiele, something like that. He warned him, told him to stay away. And for like 3 years now, thereabout, he hasn't gone there. But we know that he has gone to other major nations uncountable number of times. But he fears only America, because it's possible they could do it. If they can go to Venezuela and take the president and bring him and, lock him up in America now, they could do it. So anything is possible. So that is the fear that he hasn't. But now they've continued all this while to spend millions and millions of dollars to lobby, to smoothen the ground, so that eventually he will go. So we see how it goes, my brother. How do you go?
It is so sad. It is so sad. That is why some people, if you don't know how devilish the United Kingdom is,
yeah,
United Kingdom is the problem of this world, the entire world.
100%. 100%.
The problem you have in the world today is United Kingdom.
Yeah.
And they are the masterminder of all the evil you are seeing in Africa. They are the masterminder.
100%.
This issue of Tinubu, they were the one that started the whitewash.
Yeah.
Rolled out a red carpet.
Yeah.
For a criminal. They rolled out a red carpet for a criminal. The next thing, they went to US to go and make a case for him. You can imagine. A man that even your own observers came and said that his election was fraud. He did not win the election. The election was not credible. And yet, you rolled out a red carpet for him. And you think that, so I don't know why some people still think that these people care about us. They don't care.
Oh, never.
Including the US, they don't care. They don't care about you. They put themselves first.
Yeah, 100%.
The earlier we begin to learn to put ourselves first in anything, everything, the better.
Yeah. They don't care.
If these people could be able to penetrate Trump after all the noise making, who again is going to come? Which government do you think is going to help you?
Yeah.
Can help.
Only him. And it's a combination. It's a combination of so many other factors, including the diabolical factors. Because when you look at it, you discover that again, because there's something very unique about this protein. I always say it severally to that Biafra is one thing that they just it's like for them, they see perhaps like the stroke that will break the camel's back. That is why there's this global, gang up. Even
A
no
global
matter
gang
how
up, serious one.
no,
They're not
no
hiding
matter
it.
no matter how empathic the American government, no matter how much they tend to understand, at the end they always seems to like align with the British when it comes to Biafra and Nigeria. So you
They
can see
align
that,
with the world in the global
yeah.
decision.
So you see that this thing is deeper. It's deeper than one can imagine. There's just something there, absolutely something there. I've seen on CNN one time, maybe two or 3 years ago, when they talked about it, how they do not want to see Biafra, the global world, do not want to see Biafra come to be. So you actually say, why? Why? So this is extraordinary, absolutely extraordinary situation. No matter how they fight with each other, but when it comes to that, they want to block it. But I believe that Chukwuka will have a way because he will have the last laugh. I always believe that. How do you agree, my boy?
Yeah, that's it. The only reason why I don't put my mind on when it comes to this diabolical issue. So Nigeria, with all these their heavy pastors with so many night vigil, there is no praying country like Nigeria. So with all these their prayer warriors every day, still all these diabolical things are still manipulating them and controlling them.
All those people, my dear brother, they are just all those people are prospective pastors. I'm telling you, I can guarantee you.
Some people are literally sleeping in the church, fasting for 40 days and some fighting 100 days, and yet their country is under spell.
It's a fight for survival. Is that survival mindset that rubs off on everybody? It rubs off on everybody, including the big, the small, and the least. Everybody, including the pastors, all of that. Is that mindset? Everybody, nobody, anything and everything everybody does is how to survive. However you do, whatever you do, whether by opening church, lying to people that God say, or either by joining politics and defrauding, or by 419, whatever it is, that is the mindset. That is what drives everybody. And that is what drives the journalism, the media house, it's just incredible. I've never seen anything like that.
Just make the money, that's it. They just want to make the money. Nobody cares about reputation at all. They don't care.
Ekwensu final in the creation of Nigeria, final, I've never seen. Because at the end of the day, this Lord Lugard and their government that did that, man, they did shege. Incredible. But what do you go?
Let's hear what this guy has to say.
Government has sold the country to terrorists. That's what it is.
Who be this guy?
Nigeria as a country has been sold to terrorists. It is not coincidence. It's real. We should be scared. Very scared. We're talking about international terrorism now. These are not homegrown terrorists. That's why when I got the news about the convictions, that was not.
Who be the guy? And is it a recent?
I don't know the guy in person. I just saw the video. I saw the video on X. Then I don't know the guy in person.
Well, obvious. What he said now is what we have been saying all along. I have been saying it for a long time that this government of Tinubu, and even before him, prior to him himself, the country has been handed over, and the British masterminded it. We must never, because the thing with most black people for the most part is that they don't always know where and begin. They beat them. So basically, know where and start. You know, know where when it even stop. I said that David Cameron, the former prime minister, and when he made a statement, he was speaking for the government of the country because he was the foreign minister then. He retired as prime minister, and he was reappointed as a foreign minister. When he said that Nigeria is an Islamic country, it was a declaration. So when he said it's not because everybody agrees with it, but they are working on it.
Yes.
You see, all the terrorism when you see they happen for Nigeria, it isn't only Nigeria. It's in the I'm telling you the truth. They are using it as part of the measures to actualize that agenda of Nigeria becoming an Islamic country. They are using terrorism. They are using legislative power. They are using foreign donors and foreign bodies. Everything put together to get that perfect agenda. Hey, so this man quite frankly, he's hitting the nail. I don't know where he's speaking from. I don't know whom he is, but he's hitting the nail. Just like we've said many, I told you, most of them, they will eventually come to where we are. Because if again, the country is, brother.
Yeah, the only difference is that they all speak online, and when it comes to action, none of them want to pay. None of them want to support the groups that are taking legitimate action to make sure that things are done well. They
And
only
none of them
come online and make noise and talk about the problem. What about the solution?
Exactly. None of them want to face the solution head on. You see the point? They don't want to face the solution head on because we Kucha are saying that one Nigeria again. At the end of
let's remove Tinubu.
As if Tinubu is the problem. The problem has been around from the creation. So you think, say, if you remove Tinubu, it goes up, you are lying to yourself. What severally, of course, if people can keep record of things we say, the things we speak about, if you put Obide or Showore or article, whoever, whatever, you ask yourself, all these hundreds of thousands of terrorists that have surrendered almost all the bushes that have been so empowered with weapons by the government and the military and everything. What are you going to do with them? You think they will just disappear? They're just going to sink to the... No way. So they have
the one that have been recruited and mixed up, will you sack them? How will you know them? How will you identify them?
Exactly. They become they're in the police, they're in the military, they're in the Navy, everywhere. What you do with them? Every day they are recruiting them, calling them repentant or rehabilitation, blah, blah, blah. Rob cap. Oh, there you go, my dear brother.
Sold the country to terrorists. That's what it is. Nigeria as a country has been sold to terrorists. It is not coincidence. It's real. We should be scared. Very scared. We're talking about international terrorism now. These are not homegrown terrorists. That's why when I got the news about the conviction yesterday, I was actually very cheered, right? It's good to give closure to some of the families of the deceased, right? But then when I heard that Shabab, I got more scared. These are international terrorists. So that means their sponsorship is not from Nigeria. So we have people being sponsored, trained in Somalia, brought into Nigeria. So it appears as if Nigeria has become a hot cauldron. So the country is under siege. And it's bigger than what we are thinking about. We think it's just those guys we see in the bush. No, it's not just those guys with cattle. It's not them. It's way beyond them.
The problem is when they come and give all these eloquent speeches.
Yeah.
Now, what is the solution? You will hear nothing from them.
Yeah. When
you talk about disintegration now, they are the first people to tell you, no, we're not disintegrate, we'll be together. Let's reason together.
Exactly.
You talk about referendum, they're the one that will tell you, oh, there's no referendum in the constitution. We don't have referendum. How do you go to your legislature? And the same people that will complain.
Yeah, diabolical. You must know that there's something very, very bad about the whole thing. There's something very suspicious about it. When you see airplane, lifting terrorists, dropping weapons to them on your own territory, when you see the military head telling you that they will investigate, who gave the order for the military to leave the post and the terrorists come and kidnap children and they never get to the bottom of it and nobody talks about it again and the media never hold them to account and all these ape face and the rest of that, they never say, so what happened? How did this come to everything just die down like that? When you see all these things, bro, say it's beyond what you can see. So this man now, I don't know who he is, but he has just nailed it that they sold the country long ago. From the creation till this day, everything is gone. How do you go?
Yeah, that's it. When we say it, so the starting of the country, it didn't happen yesterday. It didn't happen on that Tinubu.
Yeah.
It didn't even happen under Buhari. The country had been sold long before now. The only problem is that nobody wants to make any move to correct it. And the Biafrans who are pushing forward, they have succeeded in tagging us enemies, troublemakers. They term that we are the problem.
Yeah.
They now see us as a problem. There is one of this recent video. I don't know whether if that's the recent video you are talking about. Another one where bandits were using helicopter. That this guy made a revelation. And when you see this kind of a thing, I don't know whether even if Trump is blind, even if Trump is blind, he's supposed to be seeing some of these videos. All those people in the United States, this is online. These are the places they say they have stopped Christian genocide. They have stopped this and stopped that. And look at what is happening in Nigeria. This one is an individual. You can just imagine how this guy can always be able to get this information he's getting. Meanwhile, the so-called Nigerian government as a whole cannot be able.
And the media, they cannot say this.
The media that have all the resources.
Because they
has all the resources. They have everything they need.
And this single guy with no resources, what does he have? How is he getting it?
With no single resources, he's always running up and down. People helping him to do one thing or the other. But yet, you can't imagine the amount of information that is coming out from this guy.
Yeah.
And you begin to imagine. I don't know where somebody will stand, or what are you standing to tell me that Nigeria somehow is going to be good?
Yeah.
It's going to be better.
Well, even recently also, you hear me? Huh?
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
Yeah. Very dark man.
So I have
been having a conversation
of what happened yesterday for Kabu.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Even Very Dark Man has been having a conversation with Musa. You know, that is why I tell you that these guys are all suspects, all of them.
That was even when his discussion was when he made that video. That was when I knew that that was when I removed my hand from all these idiots.
Which video?
That video of Very Dark Man, where he was saying that even Musa was begging him for information.
Well, okay, but the one we made recently, the one he just made recently is like a talking point. When you listen to him and you listen to Musa, you just know that he's taking a page from Musa. He was telling Nigerians to stop posting the videos of terrorists, terrorism, and their kidnapping, and their buying, blah, blah, blah. He was saying that because when you are doing it, you are giving them publicity and boning.
Who is saying that? Who is saying that?
Very Dark Man.
Don't mind the idiots.
So,
you
bro,
see, that is why my brother. These people, you can't trust them. You know, all those his nonsense he did and all those his shenanigans destroyed his career. And he ran to China. Now everything came down. He came down with a different method to win back the people that are following him.
Yeah.
Because the tension was too much on him. Now gradually he will go back to his status.
Yeah.
That guy is always supporting government. Even the protest he did a protest he did after doing protest in the military. You expect back to your house.
Now suspect. That protest also is suspect. Military escorted him back home. How do you explain that? Can Satan cast out Satan? You know, recently he come out.
The only thing is that they found out that it's like the masses are now discovering him as an agent.
Well, little by little, nothing is hidden forever.
That was why they played those games to remove the mind of people from him. I never trusted that guy, my brother. Look at him. He's from prison to prison, jail to jail. That's how you know people who are somehow sincere.
Yeah, because
in Nigeria, you cannot be a genuine activist in Nigeria and you'll be walking free.
Because how can you tell me? How can you again? Because I've also heard Christopher Musa say this thing over and over again in the past that the people are posting videos that they are the one making it, blah blah blah. So what do you want the people to do? You should be ashamed of yourself. Yeah. The terrorists on your territory, in your own very territory, you don't want to go after them, and you don't want the YouTubers, you don't want the podcasters to talk about it.
So create awareness so that people will be alert before they will come and kill them in their sleep.
So that the world will know what is happening. No, you don't want that. You want everything to be secret because darkness work with secrecy. That is what is. This is why when we say the things we say about Nigeria, people think that it is born out of whatever. We're just saying it like it is. We're just Nigeria, but no demonic dark entity. How can you tell the military will not do what they're supposed to do and they are realized they don't care? As we speak now, how many number of children are in the bush under captivity? But nobody cares. And every day they continue to do these things they do. Nobody cares. They're just moving on. And for YouTubers, you are urging them to stop saying it. Oh, so let us just all go to sleep so that when we wake up, we're all gone. Yeah. Then you've achieved your agenda. That is what it's all about. I said that Musa too, he had no claim. And all this and he's here and Very Dark Man, my friend and then they communicate. He get a number. So you can see that
Very Dark Man is working with Nigerian military now. He's their spokesperson. Haven't you seen him holding meeting with him meeting with them several times?
The way he take do that protest, and the next minute he disappear. They escort him, go in house, make it go. You don't do the wayo that fake. Hey, stage, stage. No. This people, audio, my brother.
Let's hear this report that this guy gave. You see the kind of thing that happened in Nigeria. Let's hear the report this guy gave.
Nigerians, so I send out the full details of what happened yesterday for Kaboji, Niger State. We make army, Nigerian army, waste taxpayers' money, use helicopter, call airlift bandits, we get injury. Nigerians should know the story. Even the hider, the English Alhaji, will bring. Are they very active? The federal government of bandits media no go tell me these things. But like I always tell you guys, I got your back. As the hider, Alhaji go bring. I go give you the full details. I go bring them out. So yesterday, the 2nd of July 2026. Yesterday na also Thursday. For inside Kaboji. Kaboji they under Meshegu local government area of Niger State. Dogon Gide, the most notorious bandit kingpin. If you hear of Dogon Gide, he's one of the most notorious bandit kingpin disturbing Nigeria. This same Dogon Gide gets bandits, he gets a man for that Kaboji inside forest. Because the guy gets a lot of cows, he get cows plenty. So those men, they safeguard them cows for that forest inside Kaboji. So yesterday, Lakurawa men, did they go to Kanji Lake Forest? Did they go that side? So they come pass inside Zuguruma. After Zuguruma, they rest for Zuguruma. After Zuguruma, they can't get to that place where that Kaboji, where Dugungida men they. So they can't go jam Dugungida men. So as they can't jam them, the Lakurawa men can't tell Dugungida men, say they must give them zakat. Because they don't see a lot of cows where these Dugungida men they control. A lot. But the cow plenty. So they can't tell the Dogongida men, say, they must give them zakat. Zakah in English. I try to translate that for those of you who don't understand what they call zakah. Zakah na for like it just be like say you get multitude, like you rich, you get plenty fortunes, then you can just take something out of it and give to the people, to the poor. The hand is like tithes. I don't know if I explained it correct for my Muslim brothers. If I'm correct, put it under the comment section. English Alaji, you're correct. Zakah is like tithes. So the Lakurawa men, they tell the Dogongida men to pay tithes because these cows are many. So take from this multitude and give us as tithes. The men say no, we no will give you any zakah. So they get back and front with those Lakurawa men. From nowhere, fight starts. You know, say once there's argument, the chances of fight to start they high. The next thing, fight start between the two of them. Dogongida men and the Lakurawa, they start to exchange gunfire. So Lakurawa can't get upper hand. They unalive Dogongida, like they defeat the Dogongida men. So I believe one of them can put call across their leader, will be Dogongide. Dogongide can send the men more than 100. Which I tell you now, facts. Facts.
For sovereign state too.
Dogongide can send the men more than 100 to come to that forest for Kaboji, where this all this fighting they happen. The men can't arrive for that Kaboji community. Then people of Kaboji begin to run. Like they say, no run, no, don't run away. We are not here to fight you guys. We get mission where would they go for front. Give us food, give us petrol. So the community no can run again. They can't give them food, give them the petrol where they ask for, so that they don't go kill them or buy them. You no go blame them. People will hold gun. You know who gun. So no son a gun, they control them. Sharp. Then they proceed to the forest where Lakurawa, they defeat their men. So when they get there, they can begin to exchange gunfire with Lakurawa. You don't understand? So after so much, because more than 100 people don't come join the Dogogida men for forest. You know, see, these guys don't get power over the Lakurawa. Lakurawa can withdraw, can jar. So, before you know it, military helicopter arrive, land for the primary school of Kaboji. You don't understand? They can send ambulance to the forest to go pick the bodies of like injured bandits, but na Dogogida men ain't collect where pass. So that be the video where they see here. So some of the videos I will post them for my Telegram. My admin will post it on my Telegram. So if you don't have the link, if you're watching from Facebook, you go under the comment section. If you're watching from Instagram, you go to the bio. My admin will post every other videos on the Telegram. You understand? So as they can't send ambulance go inside forest to go pack those people, the ones who
they send ambulance for terrorists.
They can't bring them complaint. Dogogida himself can't drive come. He no come through the helicopter. He no follow the helicopter come. He came with his car. He drive come that ground where then they bring the men outside from the bush. You don't understand them? They can't pack the men plenty. Then the
terrorists going to use helicopter like say na car for Nigeria. Helicopter.
Dogogida men, most of them, just carry them, they put inside the helicopter. This helicopter where you see so. Now they pack the Dogogida men they put. Where the thing shocked me past. Dogogida himself can't enter the helicopter, follow the
military helicopter.
I get voice note to back him up. I go play the voice note for this video. Dogogida came with his own car, enter the helicopter, they wave to the people there. Like even the soldiers salute them according to the voice note.
Sai aka tura wani mota cikin daji je dauko barayin da aka halba aka jima ba su mutu ba. Can dajiwa ya zo kenan shi jirgi ya tsaye lande a cikin garin mu. Aka loda musu wayannan barayi da aka halba yaran shekara 15. Aka loda ma jirgin da dogo gidan ya jirgin ya wuce amma wajen dogo gidan shi ba jirgin ga mota ya kaushe aka boshi. Kada sala mai kiwa kamar kasawa. Sojin nan mu da kaki da komai. Ka tabbatar cewa gwamnati ke harkanta. Kunkuru motar nan guda biyu zo wallahi da sojoji suka yi ni kaboji. Wanda aka kawo tun jiya guda 3 albabu aka tabbatar da statement kenan har zuwa yau. Jirgin ya je daji da kashe ɗauko sauran da aka ji jimma ya zo har da wani ga ya wuce su kenan.
Hey God. Yo! Helicopter. Can carry injured bandits.
Injured terrorists.
Hey, waste my taxpayers' money.
Go treat them.
My money what they pay for tax. You know how much they collect from my hand?
Yeah.
The wounded bandits put inside helicopter, fly them. I never fly in this helicopter. They fly them for helicopter.
Yeah.
Imagine.
They want go,
Yeah.
hey, what did they want go do with them? They will go treat them finish. After they treat them, they go reintegrate them, enter nice. Hey God. Hey! Even
The media then go look away. Oh.
according to the voice.
They go do like they don't see him.
Exactly. Yeah. Ruben. Yeah.
Hey!
You can imagine the information that this guy had.
Yeah.
An ordinary individual without any resources whatsoever.
Individual mouth-watering information when they bring out. The media
Just
they there they gossip. Then go they there they gossip. When you see them gather, Ruben Abati, Ojo Bear and Ayo and the other one.
They
They
will
gossip.
just be gossiping. You bring an important issue to their studio, they will just laugh over it.
Yeah.
They will make fun of it.
It's a gang up. It's a gang up. But okay,
How can anybody explain this? Look at something that is happening in a country 2 days ago, in a country that Donald Trump says is now free.
Yeah. Yeah.
So even the 100 US soldiers who were in Nigeria with so much surveillance, they could not be able to see anything.
Exactly. So what are they doing then? What did they can do? With all their satellite and
see anything. Something that somebody without instruments is seeing.
Yeah.
And not that they were they were in the north. They were stationed in the north. After all that their stay, they couldn't find anything.
Yeah.
In a country where terrorists are using military helicopter. They are so bold to use military helicopter, and they take ambulance to go and carry terrorists. Ambulance will be say even if you get accident for Nigeria, no ambulance will come and pick you. You go there die.
If
normal
they can
citizens, they don't even have an ambulance to take normal citizens out to hospital.
If they can bring the dead body of a major general when they buy, hand them over to and walk away, man, I don't know. Can you imagine such thing happening anywhere in the world? Really? So that is like exchange. I give you no, Nigeria, Diego. Oh no. I pity. I don't know what happened to the people.
I don't know why people are still believing that that's something we make happen, and that country will become a place like human beings exist. I don't know. I don't know why people still believe that. A country that is already in the hand of the criminals themselves. The bandits from Asorok to your local government, they are everywhere.
You know, sir.
They are everywhere.
You know, sir, recently, a couple of days ago, this young man, very dark man, came out to accuse Sunday Igboho. He said that that he saw a video of them where they played the video of Sunday Igboho and his men. This group formed, that they captured Fulanis in the bush and they were beating them, torturing them, and that they said that they found guns and weapons in their possession, but that Sunday Igboho did not show those weapons. So, but why would he? That if he's genuine, he has to show so that people will know that. But I'm like, okay, the military, when they collaborate with you, very dark man, those Musa and the military they work with, the ones when they do that, they show evidence that they do anything. Why you not ask that Musa and the people say the way we will go investigate, say who gave the order? Why you very dark man no hold them to account? If you say you are activist, you are public whatever, why you don't? You see this whole thing, I don't know why people cannot figure these things out. That these guys they come out sometimes, they play something for just to mess up your mind to think that they are on your side, but in actuality they are not on your side, because prior to that he came out to accuse Shore and what is his name, this Fulab guy, Kuti, Sewu Kuti, that they are hating Igbo, that this and this and that he was just saying so many things. Maybe
nonsense, like useless guy, just trying to drive away, to create more chaos everywhere.
Yeah, also to gain the trust or interest of Igbo, whatever. But so that if you talk and say, people go say, yeah, they don't understand. But you are not actually. This whole thing is just a game they are playing with the people.
Shore even love the Igbos more than the very dark man. 100%.
I think so, because quite frankly,
Shore love the Igbos more than very dark man. From the time he came out today, his attack is on Igbos.
Yeah.
The business he's doing today is not the Igbo business he planned to destroy. He went to China just purposely to destroy the business of the Igbos.
Yeah.
That only place that is where we don't leave the government for them. Still, they're not satisfied. They sent him to enter into business just to attack direct attack.
Exactly.
To common people.
Yeah.
Only idiots they listen to that guy. Only idiots they listen to him. And not be today I don't say that the guy
fake organization be able to get offices in the federal secretariat, have its budget approved in the National Assembly, open bank accounts in the central bank. How is that possible?
Charles, the nature of sophisticated crime and criminality across the world can be so tight that certain times you want to wonder how certain things happen. Let me give you a quick example.
Yeah, but it raises two questions.
I know.
It raises a question about
America,
how this could have happened in your government.
No, in America where we
no, we're not talking about America. We're talking about Nigeria.
Let me give you an example. On October.
You see, these people are very useless. You see how they are defending madness there.
Brachus, you see this one? Now, if they hear me?
Yeah, they hear you. Go ahead.
You see that anoman when we wear that white abada? These are part of the problem. Criminals. He won't divert the whole thing to another place. Charles, they tell him, say, we know they talk about America. We are talking about this. My dear brother, you think that this thing will happen? So it can never happen in America. There's corruption everywhere. We know it. There's corruption everywhere. We know that there's nowhere in the world where there's no corruption. But if the Trump administration do this type of thing, he will go down and he will go prison, because this is koro caught in the art situation. You have an office, you have account in the central bank, and billions and billions budgeted for a fake ministry that doesn't exist. It enter private individual pockets. He won't make reference to America. Do you know that? Just to divert attention. And Charles is trying to shut him down because you know what he's doing. Oh, there you go.
These people are wicked.
Yeah.
How can a fake organization be able to get offices in the federal secretariat, have its budget approved in the National Assembly? Open bank accounts in the central bank. How is that possible?
Charles, the nature of sophisticated crime.
You see the idiot.
Yeah.
You see what is sophisticated crime in this thing that the Charles is analyzing?
Yeah, moral equivalency. He won't do saying they happen everywhere. That's
where he's going now, and this is how they play. Even in their media, that is the way they play things. They
how they roll.
When you bring a critical issue, they'll just play on it, make it look as if it is something. It's happening everywhere. No, if you go to the US, it is mad people everywhere.
Moral equivalency. Ndi ojo, ndi olu ekwensu.
Hey, Chineke mere mmadụ ebere. Chineke bi n'eluigwe mere mmadụ ebere na this obodo ekwensu a.
Yeah, obodo ekwensu. Yeah, that is why we have to leave it. We must leave it to make headway. If you don't, you're just going to continue. It's never going to end. Just look at the people you are in a country with. The abomination nature of what happened, and it's trying to make it as if it happened everywhere. The nature of criminality.
I say, Yoruba government is even worse than Buhari Ono. Buhari used to be afraid of certain things. So.
Yeah. But by nature,
now, in their own, they feel they can do anything. They don't care how you feel. They don't care what you think. And when they want to respond to you, they don't think before they respond.
By nature, my brother, from the time we've been in this zoological republic, Yoruba everything is all about, Oluwole, everything. All this. Bro, there's a program I did long time ago, about how Yoruba brought this whole thing, even though I understand in some areas it's like we took over from them the criminality. For example, whether Mogoilogo, for examlo, and then
Saudi Arabia get 50 of them.
Bro, let me tell you that when I was a young chap growing up, some of these they are top musicians. This is what they were doing. And I may travel all this. This is what they were doing. They started it. Our people entered and took it to another level. I understand, but they are the originator. When I was a child, that is that ritualism, whether they carry children for street. When we they go primary school, our parents escort us back because children were disappearing. All these things. I'm telling you the gospel truth. A child disappearing. So they initiated Bomo. That is what it's called. Ask anybody who know this thing, Bomo. That's how we all started in that 70s and even early 70s. So this has been going on. Then he talk about forgeries, certificates. They introduced all of us. most of these they are then they go school abroad. Oluwole, visa, everything. All these just name it, all of them. You know, this Tunubu, all of them. Oluwole. So, but when they turn around, but when somebody talk then get people in the political place that will say Nadem. But in actual, but Nadem should be the originator. Because they all those on, but they know that some of my brother, how they go. So look at what they're doing. Just look at what they're doing. When they see truth, they shy away from it. How they go.
Yeah,
across the world can be so tight that certain times you want to wonder how certain things happen. Let me give you a quick example.
Yeah, but it raises two questions.
I know.
It raises a question about America, how this could have happened in your government.
No, in America where we are.
No, we're not talking about America.
No,
we're talking about Nigeria.
Let me give you an example. On October, all of us are alive when the incident of 9/11 happened. The 9/11, why don't you say, why did this happen in America?
No,
let me tell you.
Those are two totally different things.
No, you see.
Look, I'm afraid I can't. I mean, this is preposterous. You don't really have a response.
Simple. The guy doesn't have a response. Don't even allow him to speak. This kind of idiot. I like how this guy treated him. You don't even. He doesn't even have the moral right to speak. Because they don't have anything to say.
You see,
I like how
this is journalism.
Exactly.
Yes, that is when, as a journalist, you take a stand. You don't allow such, because there's no any form of equivalency to the situation at all. Why you want bring up? Why you want bring about 9/11? What do you know about 9/11? Even if there's anything, it has nothing to do with what we're talking about. To go and open an office, a fake one, and no.
These people, I like how Charles shut him down because the world is watching. Even the world is watching. There's a way the world will look at you as a journalist sitting there and this idiot will be saying this in your presence and you will listen to him. These people, they will never repent. They will never repent. They will never change. They will never, ever change. What if you amend that? Repent here.
Let me come to you.
I do.
Professor, Dr. Yakubu. What worries you more? I mean, listening to Dr. Taufik there, the allegations themselves, or the possibility that no one inside the system appears to have detected the warning signs that appear to have been so glaring?
They saw it, but they intentionally refused to speak. They all saw it. There is no secret in this. They all saw it. They all saw it, but they choose to be silent. How can anybody seeing all these things in Nigeria and you still fold your hand and you clap and say you want one Nigeria? Some idiot will come and say they want to change Nigeria. Change it to what? What are you going to change Nigeria to? From what to what? With this kind of individuals that are everywhere. And you have this kind of mad people. Some of them are Igbo, some of them are Yoruba, some of them are Hausa. They are everywhere. They are everywhere. You can't even escape them. Anywhere you turn, the same people, the same Doshin and Dama. The same Doshin and Dama. In a country, your country, they can't see what is happening. Even foreign countries and other journalists outside the world are the ones telling you what is happening in your country, giving you update. You don't appreciate it. Instead, you stay in your studio and you gossip. Mad people everywhere.
Hello, everybody. I'm Judd Saul, Executive Director and founder of equippingthepersecuted.org, and I'm coming out to issue another terror alert. I just want to start off by saying that at least 150 Christians were killed in attacks carried out by the Islamist Fulani ethnic militia across Nigeria's Middle Belt during June 2026. We now have received additional credible information that further large-scale attacks may be planned in the coming weeks. The latest incidents include the massacre of 15.
You see, these people are always getting alert of this terrorism. This is a foreign country, a foreign body, but they have updates and alerts every time they release an alert. And once they release an alert, before you know it, it will happen. But in that same country that have journalists, have some people who call themselves civic, nothing, they will do nothing about it. This recent revelation, before you know it,
now there are previous.
Go ahead.
Is a new one too? A new information?
Yeah,
information.
It's a new update.
So, but why Trump? But Trump just saying don't finish the job now. So what does that mean then? Because he said, oh, okay. So because this guy, when you see them give this information, before you know it will happen, and
yes.
back to where we were before the network threw me out. That Nnamdi who was trying to morally equivocate with America when Charles shot him down. So he will also tell us that the world know that Tinubu is a drug trafficker, money launderer, and certificate forger. So can you also say that happened in America? And an American president is a drug, because he won't tell us say it happen everywhere. That's the sense he's trying to make. You see, these people, my brother, obviously, if for anything, we must have a different country because this cannot be tolerated. Any nation that tolerates this thing and they morally they equivocate, it happen everywhere. Therefore, it's okay. And you shut them down. Go no outrage. It's incredible. Absolutely. Even this child personally, I've never really seen him in a mood like this. The way they break him down, he said that they get office for federal secretary, then get account for CBI. They get this, they budget billions and billions. How do the guy want to tell him say 9/11 for America? Charles tell him, no, I won't let you go there. I just won't let you shut him down. I've never seen Charles go to that because he don't pass, he don't tire everybody.
This one at all.
My brother. Hey, God Almighty. So that tactic is to make sure they shut it. And watch and see what will happen. This outrageous thing now that is enough to turn a nation upside down. You can see how they will all make sure they sweep it under the carpet. Both the judiciary, both the executive, but all of them, you will see how they will media, all of them, they will make sure they neutralize it, water it down, and they move on. That was, oh God. And some people say they should fire Bajabi Amila. Whether they fire him, no fire him, no change anything. Absolutely nothing.
Don't change anything.
Yeah. And he may not even do that to start with. He may not even fire him. Because we've seen people do the worst and nothing happens. They just wait for you. They just wait you out after a week or two maximum. Everything they will say inquiry. They'll go investigate. In the zoo, the inquiry. The ones when they inquire before. What you be doing? That's just they go set up inquiry to investigate. Lie. That is tactic to no Chineke. Oh my.
Once they say the case has ended, and no journalist will follow up, at least to remind and say this thing and this thing happened. Yeah. Why are we not hearing the result? Nobody will speak. They will gag all of them.
Yeah. Hey.
Christians in Katsina Ala local government area of Benue State and the killing of 6 people in Plateau State on June 30th. Based on credible information received from sources on the ground, the Islamist Fulani ethnic militia are planning a major coordinated offensive against communities in Benue and Plateau states, with a possible execution window beginning today and spreading out until Sunday. According to this information, and logistical preparations and coordinations have been completed. Well-funded, coordinated operations are being planned. The fighters have already been mobilized from several northern states. We are seeing Fulani ethnic militia coming in from Bauchi, Nasarawa, Kaduna, Taraba, Adamawa, Sokoto, Zamfara, and Plateau states. The information we've received indicates that this is not expected to be a routine attack carried out by just small isolated groups, but rather a coordinated operation involving experienced Fulani militant fighters reportedly trained in guerrilla warfare, including infantry and sniper tactics. Folks, these are well-trained Islamic Fulani ethnic militia coming in from several states to do a coordinated attack. I can't stress this enough. In Benue State, communities believed to be at greatest risk include Agatu, Guma, Oktupo, Ohimini local government areas. Our teams have also received credible information indicating that fighters are assigned to the planned operation in Benue, currently camped in the hills and forested areas along Katsina Ala access, as well as near Benue, Kogi, Benue Taraba, and Benue Nasarawa borders. This is where they're hiding out. People have seen them. They are massing and they are gathering. They're planning major hits in Benue over the next few days. In Plateau State, we have information that they're planning attacks in communities such as Foreign Lamba in Jos South, Kogom in Vuang District, Rantia in Giel District, Nyango Giel and Gero, all within Jos South, are going to be under attack. They are planning to hit these areas and hit them hard. Additional communities include Lauru Village in Fan District of Barkanladi and Sanghasa, also in Fan District, and Mai Idon Taro Village in Foron District. They are planning to hit all these areas, and they're also planning on hitting in southern Kaduna as well. We've received credible information indicating that fighters assigned to these operations in Plateau are currently camped in the hills of Lugiri in the Barkanladi-Mangu border, and it's hard for me to say this, Mararaban Daira near Jos South Bassa border, and Giambwas in Kaduna, Giambwas in Kaduna district near Mangu Bauchi border. That's where the bad guys are hiding in Plateau. And I told you where the bad guys are hiding in Benue. Now, here's the thing. If I know this, the Nigerian government knows this. Definitely. They are planning major attacks. This is our terror alert to you. Please do what you need to do to protect yourselves. To President Tinubu and the Nigerian military and police, please protect these innocent civilians. Protect them against the terrorists that are going to massacre many people. If you say you don't want your country designated as a country of particular concern, you should do something about the terrorists that are killing the innocent. As of yesterday, our teams remain in the field collecting and verifying credible information from multiple independent sources. These are responsibilities that should be you, Nigerian government, and also international community looking at the situation. You guys should be paying attention to what's going on. But instead, there's been repeated failures by the Nigerian government and also the international community to come in and defend the defenseless and to stand up to these terrorists. And I just want to get this off my chest and say this. President Trump, the group that's about to kill all these Christians in Nigeria is not ISIS. It's not Boko Haram. It's the Fulani ethnic militia, which our U.S. government currently has no policy to deal with. ISIS is not killing the Christians. The group that is responsible for killing 80% of the Christians in Nigeria is the Fulani ethnic militia. It's not ISIS. Now, President Trump, U.S. government, I appreciate you dealing with terrorists. I appreciate you taking care of ISIS. Nobody likes ISIS. We think ISIS should be eradicated. But if we are serious and you are serious about protecting Christians in Nigeria, you have to deal with the Fulani ethnic militia. President Trump, I do not know who's giving you your information, but you're getting bad information about what's going on in Nigeria. Whatever gatekeepers you have that are telling you ISIS is the problem, they are lying to you, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
Raju. So it seems to me, from what you just said now, it seems to me that these are latest information.
This is just yesterday.
Jesus Christ. From the time Trump came out to make that statement, so obviously, I'm so impressed. Whoever is deceiving Trump, giving him the wrong information, you are rebuked. You are rebuked because this is not true. And this guy, every time he gives warning like this, something is about to happen. So
this one
the problem is
this one he gave said is Sunday. People should be very careful from that till Sunday. You will watch out, something will happen from that to that Sunday, and they won't do anything.
Wow.
What is Sunday?
Wow. Yeah. Yeah. So obviously, you see one thing he said? He hit the nail. The guy hit the nail. Because these Fulanis are the people that the Buharis, the Caliphate, they brought into the country to take over. They are part of the mechanism in that same goal of Islamization and Fulanization. They are the people that, and then some people said even what is now Abaribe, he said it too. The Bororos, these are the Fulanis that they brought into the country. So they are the one majorly displacing people, sending the indigenous people out of
tell us that you kill second in command of ISIS. What has that got to do with Christians in Nigeria?
Yeah. Audio.
This guy just nailed everything. He just nailed it. I thank God that there are people.
What makes me credible? What makes our sources credible? As president, I've been on the ground in Nigeria since 2011. My organization has helped over 600,000 persecuted Christians since we started. We have been working on this issue before it was ever popular. We have been taking care of the wounded. We've been responding to these attacks. And we have a great reputation in Nigeria of taking care of people and helping those in need. President Trump, whoever you are getting your information from, they are lying to you. They are not telling you the truth about what's happening to Christians in Nigeria. So please, I'm giving out another terror alert. We've given out over 200 terror alerts over the last 2 years with 93% accuracy. We know what we're talking about. I'm praying that you intervene now, and President Tinubu and the Nigerian government, I'm praying you intervene before it's too late, so more innocent men, women, and children don't die over our 4th of July in the United States. To my brothers and sisters in Nigeria, we're praying for you. We're standing with you. We're doing all we can do. But take our warnings very seriously, evacuate your communities, stand up, protect your communities, do what you need to do. And I encourage the local military officers and police, do your jobs, please. Stand with the innocent and defeat the terrorists. The responsibility is yours. Like I said, we're praying for you all. We're praying for your safety. God bless you. And I pray for intercession that these attacks are stopped before they occur. In Jesus' name.
You see, if an international body can be able to be having accurate information and concerns, what happened to the people in the Zoological Republic? This is the job Mazi Nnamdi was doing for Nigerian people, and they never appreciated him.
Yeah.
If they had listened to Mazi Nnamdi 2011, we will not be where we are today. If they have listened to Mazi Nnamdi when he began to shout about this invasion, we will not be where we are today. Some of the idiots he went and confronted, the ones he went to US data to go and ask them to equip our security in Biafra land. Instead of him to listen to him, they called him warmonger. They say he's a warmonger. Some call him tribalist. They joined the Janjaweed, they call him terrorist. Some of them were part of his kidnap.
Yeah.
And today, every single thing that Mazi Nnamdi has spoken has happened just the way he said it. Just the way he said it. And while he was speaking, they called it hatred. And the worst thing is that even the man that blew the trumpet today is in license, having license because of the same information of this thing that is happening today.
Yeah.
If not, ask me, why are they holding Mazi Nnamdi? It's because of this revelation. He blew the trumpet, educated the people, alerted the people. He didn't only alert me, he began to prepare to defend his own land. That was why they kidnapped him. Because Mazi Nnamdi was not just about giving information, he was pursuing the solution immediately. He began to prepare the solution. That was when he created the ESN. He wasn't waiting for anybody because he knew what he saw. He knew what was coming. And it is because of stopping of Fulani, that is why they kidnapped Mazi Nnamdi, and today he's having a life sentence.
Yeah. Yeah.
And some idiots will be on their platform talking rubbish. Talking rubbish about Mazi Nnamdi, calling him different kinds of names. It is the same problem that made Mazi Simon Ekpa to come and continue to hold the legacy of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to defend the land. Because of this same problem, that's why Mazi Simon Ekpa came and preached self-defense. Okay, look at the self-defense Mazi Simon was talking about today. This is what every community today is adopting. The same thing they castigated him about, the same thing they called him bad name about, the same thing they made them to tag him with different kinds of names. Today, all of them are going to say there is a. Did you see the new diaspora? This in they form. There's a new group again they form. They say is Igbo diaspora nonsense. This is for self-defense. A new group that they just formed.
I didn't see it though.
Ejima posted it on his platform. They say it's the new Igbo diaspora defense self-defense group
in the homeland.
In homeland, they are urging people to join in homeland. Everybody should join. These are the same people who were there.
So who
crucified Mazi because they were trying to defend the land.
So who are
the force that were put in place.
So who are the organizers, the politicians?
I don't know who the organizers are. I don't know where they come from. But from all look of things, it is very suspicious.
Because I know that our politicians, if you remember, I've said it severally without missing word, that they are part of the conspiracy.
Of course.
They are part of that gang up to turn the entire entity, to turn the entire geographical location called Nigeria into an Islamic caliphate. I said it and I make bold saying it. There are all these Soludos, all these Somahi, all these the Imo State, that from out, they are just all part of, they all agree to it. They all agree to it. That is my position. That is where I stand, because what they do and the things they say clearly show that they are part of it. Now, Tinubu is coming with his agents, people who is paid to go and be propagandizing all over the place. Some of those boys who usually on YouTube, they are all under payroll of Tinubu and his agent. So saying that state police, restructuring, this and this and that, because election don't come. Election don't come. And who won't give you restructure? Who won't do state police too? The Fulani say no. What you want to do? What you go do about it? I beg it.
You can see see the video. That's it. That's what I posted here now. See, look at it. I saw it in the Jimako's platform. You see Igbos and diaspora in Igbo and descendant in diaspora. Igbo and descendant in diaspora. That's their group. They say it's a new defense group. In title there, he wrote there, he said, breaking, a new group, Igbo and descendant in diaspora, IDD, has been formed for the specific purpose of self-defense of Igbo land. Calls on Igbo youth to join Igbo land community vigilante.
Yeah. He should say that vigilante that want to not to go fight our boys when they protect the land all this while.
That is it. They will not support the people that are there already. Every time for vigilante. In Igbo land already, the vigilante in Igbo land is more than 1,000. Every village, every community have their own. Every community is not enough for you. You have to stay forming.
Yeah.
And every one of them, their target is to continue to disrupt the main organized group that want to fight in the United Front. That is their focus. They are Allah. Mad people everywhere. You go hear that. Only one I know there. Come as in Nnamdi talk. It be like saying only Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Oh, it's about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Don't worry. Don't worry. Every one of us will face it. We go hear them. Every one of us will hear them. My dick, Tom and Harry, everybody will feel them. Both sides here. There's always only one person move for or two move for. They will not learn their lesson.
Yeah.
They will learn their lesson. There's no way to help these people.
Igbos having fewer states does it affect power? Do you think it's intentional?
It is intentional. It's deliberate. In 1983, when Samu Mbakwe was the governor of Imo State, Obi Igbo was part of Imo State. Now, under what they call the Mama Nasa boundary adjustment, they started carving oil-rich, mineral-rich areas into some states where they will now tell them you are not Igbo. Immediately they moved Obi Igbo out of Imo State. Yes. What happened? They changed the name to Oyi Igbo. Mbakwe had to cry. Mbakwe said something. What the meaning of Obi Igbo is the heart of Igbo land. How can you now take it away? Do you know today the Igbo people that live in Benue and in Kogi State? Those people live in their ancestral land. Yeah, and when Benue was divided into two to carve out Kogi State, some of them fell under Kogi. That is why today you have Igbos in Kogi.
Yes,
you see, you have them in Benue. The least developed part of Benue State is within that area that the Igbo people, those ancestral Igbo lands that in Benue State, that's the least developed. The government of the Benue will not develop it. They see them as nobody. So they were just carved out into that place to be treated as subhumans. They keep trying to make these people disown their Igbo identity. So we are like the goose that lays the golden eggs.
This is just accurate. The owners of Nigeria, the only people they see as a problem is the Igbo people, the owners of Nigeria. And this thing they are doing today didn't start. They have started very long time ago to decimate us, to make us look small.
Yeah.
Carving an Igbo man to put him in the north and tell him he's now a northerner. You carve an Igbo man, you come from the southeast and you created south-south that doesn't exist anywhere. Yeah. Nothing like south-south in geography. Just to create that difference, you just tell them they are south-south. You go and you tell Igbere man that he's from Benin. He's not an Igbo person. Igbere man doesn't have anything with Benin. His name doesn't look like a Benin name. His language doesn't look like Benin language. Attitude and food doesn't look like Benin. And you told him he's from Benin. And some of the idiots are believing it.
Yeah.
They have known from the day one that the only challenge they have, the only people they see as a threat in Nigeria is the Igbo people. And I don't know why people are not appreciating the Igbos enough, because if not for them, by now, look at what they are doing to Yoruba people.
Yeah.
Look at what they are doing to Yoruba at will. They enter Oyo from Oyo. Even with Igbo and what nonsense he say he's doing. Look at how they are rampaging everywhere. Igbo that is claiming that he has squad. They are still kidnapping in Kwara. Even today, if you go to the news, you will still hear about kidnapping in Kwara. Is Kwara not even Yoruba land? Even they have challenged Igbo. They say if his leg enters Kwara, he's gone. The terrorists challenge him that if he tries to enter Kwara, they will finish him. And these are the people. They're supposed to appreciate us, because if not for Biafra people, by now, Nigeria is history. They will take it even without a fight. They will just take Nigeria without a fight. They will take it. But for a long time, they have been strategizing. That is why they push so many lies, blackmail us in the face of other regions, call us different kinds of names. You will see people begin to hate you for no reason. People just hate you simply because you're an Igbo person. You have not had any transaction with the person, no. You and the person doesn't have a dragging anything, no. Some of them have not even been to Igbo land. They have not even had anything to do with an Igbo person. But once they hear you're an Igbo person, they see you as an enemy for no reason. Only recently that some people are now waking up on their own. Some people are now thinking with their brain instead of thinking with their anus like they used before. Very few people now are now thinking like human. And I pray they continue to think like human, because this rain, the way it won't fall, it go beat everybody. And even if there are people who are going to escape the rain, now still the Igbo people escape the rain, because nobody today. Nobody today. If there are people that will succeed, it is we. Let them continue to push their propaganda and blackmail. No matter how they try to hold us down, we will never back down. Never. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. We are not seeking for validation from anybody. We are not forcing anybody to go for his freedom, but allow those who want to be free to be free. Allow those who have decided to be free to be free. Why are you holding them down? This is the time for everybody to wake up. And as I said before, the most secure place in Nigeria today still remains Igbo land.
Yeah.
The most secure region still remains Igbo land. No matter how you do it, no matter what you think, or no matter how you push it to, still remain Igbo land. Let them continue to play their game.
Don't believe what our politicians are telling you. The crime is still going on. The crime is still going on.
Trump is a disappointment.
Our politicians, they are not telling you the truth. The crime is still going on.
Yeah.
President Trump, help Nigerian citizens. President Trump, please, we need you in Nigeria. Don't withdraw your support. Every day, King of Christians, once better of Christians in Nigeria. We need you, President Trump. Prime Minister of Israel, we need you. There are 3 Christians in Nigeria every day. Every day by day. There are 3 Christians in Nigeria. And the world is keeping silent. Please, President Trump, don't withdraw your support. Don't withdraw your support.
You don't withdraw
it
it,
is
man.
still going on every day.
It's either they are lying to him, that is they are lying to Trump,
Don't withdraw your
or
support.
he has compromised himself. Because now human being he be too, and more so now man when he's very transactional in everything. It's all about gain. His mind now all about something to gain. And the Qatars, some of these Arab countries, then they know what they want. Then they really spoil them with gifts and so many things. So I can't put anything past it, but we'll see at the end of the day which direction Trump follows. We will have to wait and see how it goes. Because like I said, yeah, this is a global situation, and maybe they are trying to influence him, or the people next to him, those ones have long been bought over, so they are now lying to him, telling him this and that. But thank goodness, guy like that Jude Love, right? The guy you play his video.
Yeah.
So he has come out now to be saying all this. Whether you get to him or not, whether you get to Trump or not, is something else. But at least it's obvious that statement from Trump is wrong, because nothing has changed. In fact, it's getting worse. You know, the Fulanis are the main culprits. They are the real problem, because they are the one who want to not only to settle there, but to massacre the indigenous people and take their land. That is what it's all about. So the same people, they are using them, using the terrorism, using so many things to push their agenda. And internationally, their hand there inside too. I have no doubt about that. There's a global hand in it, you know, because they want Nigeria to become this thing. So that one is 100%, you know. But these things are just happened. These are recent videos you are playing. Even this one now you playing.
Yeah, it's recent. People are responding now because of all this nonsense press release of Trump. People are responding, showing him that things are still the way it is.
And following the withdrawal of the soldiers too.
Yes.
So people are responding to it. So it can't be more shameful than that for you to make that pronouncement and begin to withdraw them. So that means you came in to make things worse. You know what I mean? You came in to make. What do you about you?
For Nigerian Christians, we need you, Donald Trump. Come and help Nigerian Christians. Come and help Nigerian Christians. President Donald Trump, come and help Nigerian Christians. Don't withdraw your support, President Donald Trump. Prime Minister of Israel, help Nigerian Christians. There are 3 Christians every day in Nigeria. We need you. President Donald Trump, please, don't withdraw your support for Nigerian Christians. The killing is still going on. Please, help Nigerian Christians. Trump, Prime Minister of Israel, help Nigerian Christians. We are dying every day.
How is it wherever they are, whoever is giving him those useless information should equally pay attention to the media? Because just like you said, it's all about interest. They are all pursuing their own interest. Once their own interest is protected, anything you are saying doesn't really count for them. They don't see it as serious. That is why this is painful. Very, very painful situation. That in a time where things are worse than it have ever been, somebody will come and tell you that the problem has been solved. Is that not madness? That's real madness. I don't know how anybody can believe that. It's so sad. Very, very sad situation, but we must continue.
Militia. So you've been here. Have you ever seen anybody, heard of any militia? But you see it on news. We've never had anyone. We are law-abiding. We've been living in peace. We've tried everything humanly possible not to engage anybody. We've never even crossed to another area to attack. But these are the things that are happening to us on a daily basis. Let us not wait till that day that they will have militia. Because we're getting to that. We are sick and tired of being killed.
Oh, sit down now.
Staying in our own comfort zone, and somebody will leave his own comfort zone and kill us. When we were kids, it's not a sin. Now, even in your own house, you cannot even celebrate one good thing. For how long will we live this kind of life? Is it any fault of us now that after they kill us, we should go back and go to them again and attack too? It's painful. We cannot be overrun by this again. Those people should know that we will not live this kind of life again. Any day they come to attack us again, we will go back to them too. We'll meet them too. Is a coward. Domin one day an kashe jiya nan sun suna kashe su ne? To ko ka ji tsoron mutuwan ko kai ka ji tsoron mutuwan za ka mutu. It's high time. Please, I'm not saying this. Don't judge that one number. I've sacrificed my life because of this. I'm cooling because of this. But I'm saying I'm not trying to bring in Saku. But next time, if there's a repeat of this, don't wait. Don't wait. Go after those people and give them back what they gave you.
Man, people everywhere. You don't need to wait. That's people in Plateau State.
Yeah,
they are wondering.
Plateau, you didn't hear me? Huh?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, you didn't hear me? Huh? My brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this guy, I don't know who he is, or it seems like it's like I've seen this video a long time ago, though. Now, the Nigerian military comes to the aid of the Fulani terrorists. He knows that. We've seen it happen severally. They will come and protect the attackers. How many of these incidents before we know what's going on? When they come fight, how can you? Not only that they are willing, the government is backing them up. We've seen a few of them where they came to deal with the people in their place, in their ancestral home. People trying to put up a fight, but the Nigerian military came in and intervened. hold them back until the terrorists leave. So it just what they go, Nigeria.
It's so sad, very, very sad. Let's just let's go to their media. Before we go to their media, just have a second break. Then we go to the media and see what they have in the media. As always, we use their media to confirm everything we are saying, for people to know that everything we are saying here, it is not a guesswork. Even some of their media is still confirming what we are saying to an extent, even though they don't show everything. With all their political correctness, one can still figure out from them the lies and the evil in them.
Don't follow for Kotao. Them say Tinubu don't follow for Kotao. Tinubu don't follow for Kotao. They want to take it, that's the chop of our head. Senate house fall and the criminals, country military fall and the terrorists, injustice on motor shop forget law for inside court. Changaro Republic at the government. Abubakar Malami don't fall for Kotao. Him and GFCC put leg for shit. Them say Sheikh Kukumi don't fall for Kotao. Because Donald Trump don't come to Machamo. He go matching Boko boys, matching terrorists. As the government knows the way for kidnapping to stop. I make it don't fall for Kotao. They make Nigerians see one die for suffer.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Let's go to the media and see what they have on the media so that we can be able to round up with that. It's weekend and we can be able to go and deal with other issues. This one says, troops repel multiple terrorist attack in Katsina, Zamfara. Rescue abducted district head. You see, when I say fight don't finish, when I still they put all those useless news.
Yeah.
Mad people everywhere. Mad people everywhere. Let's see this. This one says, Nelson Mandela's granddaughter condemns xenophobic attack, urges South Africa to reject hatred. So I understood you they talk. Story. South Africa has already become what they want to be. Very useless set of people that can't be able to think for themselves. I never know that those people are so empty like that. That's South African people.
Go
ahead.
Yeah, there is an answer. Yeah, I was saying that there is unequivocal rejection of Pan-Africanism, which to me never even really make any sense because we are different people. We may all have the same skin color. We may all have the same skin color, but that don't mean that we are one people. We are not the same. Absolutely not. What do I have? I don't have anything in common with either Fulani or Tini or days or my so it's okay to be different. There's not, you just have to respect each other. And you live your life, make your decision, choose your path, yourself according to your pace. That is the normal thing to do. So for South Africa, it seems to me also that the government, because if they wanted to crack down on them, they could, but they didn't. So the people want foreigners out of their country. So the government sat and watched them while they massacre people. A lot of people were by in South Africa, and the government just sit and watch them. So in other words, they listen to they follow the wish of the people. So that is a lesson. The thing is, people need to have their own country because again, the primary problem to all this whole thing is the fact that they created, because even in this South Africa, maybe more than half of the diasporans or foreigners are there. They're from Nigeria, Biafrans, Yorubas, and the rest of it. Not the other countries are there, but majority will be in Nigeria because Nigeria has become a nuisance. So Nigeria has become a nuisance to not just Africa but the entire world, and that is because of this false experimentation that they embark on. This destructive, evil experimentation that they created and call it Nigeria. So I don't know. I can't say that enough, my brother. Anybody supporting it is evil, him or her. So that's all.
That their idiotic leader of that xenophobic attack. I saw one of his video where they were interviewing. He said he want to tell all the African countries to go and encourage them to hold their people accountable. I said that they fine. Make it try enter other African countries. After taking the life of people and destroying lives, you want to go and visit African countries to encourage them to do what? And a man
they kill a Ghanaian too, eh? They kill a Ghanaian also.
Yeah. Very stupid people. Court orders final forfeiture of 150 million linked to serving House of Rep member. This one has more money than 150 million. Maybe you know join APC.
Naira. Huh? Went through they spend 100 and something million dollars lobbying, you know, to change that better spend, helping the life of it's sad, very sad, my brother.
Court orders status quo in EFCC Abuja developer Rebecca Omokoma dispute over multi-million naira Gazupe property. Yeah, useless country. Only individuals that refuse fight with corruption. The government, all those with the government, where they thief your money in trailer, and they talk to them. Terrorists invade Zamfara community, burn community leaders' home, abduct several residents. Now later, so Trump say terrorists don't finish for Nigeria. Nigerian police declare 6 Anambra men wanted over alleged criminal conspiracy, cyber stalking incident. Mad people, idiots. They talk about Betatun, they talk about cyber stalking. A bunch of idiots. Firefighter battle inferno at Stamina along Apapa Iworoshoki Expressway in Lagos. These people, some of them are just bunch of idiots. They talk about Betatun and they go talk Betatun and they look into matter we no get ahead. Trial of patient Jonathan X domestic worker stalled as prosecutor Sean Court adjourned to July 28th. Nigeria Center calls for due process in Bajamila's alleged presidential council BFIPC incident. This one will end before you know it will end.
What do they mean? What is due process? Due process.
Only due process. Only due process.
In a week or two.
Yeah, stop talking about it. Tinubu has turned presidency into next of fraudsters. ADC demands Bajamila must face BFIPC bribery investigation.
Not true.
In the zoo. I'm out on again. Lagos judge orders accused Tajuddin to continue treatment in hospital. Adjourn case to November. Court order multi-choice to pay lawyer 3 million over disrupted DSTV broadcast during Manchester United match.
Yeah.
CDSS, how they if you see them they brag like this, you'll be like saying that terrorists they won't try. Not Showore no get penknife.
Yeah.
Showore and a civilian see how they block road, see them hooded, all of them hooded with sophisticated armor, then they block road for journalists to enter. See troops who bring Showore inside, just look at them. Nonsense.
Yeah.
Bunch of idiots. After abandoning 1.2 billion bridge project, Kwara government resorts to container bridges. They're not chucking the money, use container, build bridge for them.
Yeah.
That's Nigeria for you. Enugu government sack elected urban market leader, despite court order, install caretaker committee. Nigeria summoned Ivory Coast envoy over death of Nigeria national in prison. Demand compensation. Everything is money for you. Everything money. If you pay that compensation now, the life has gone. While the guy was alive, could you make a case for him? No. Arrest my son if he commits any crime. Osun Governor Adeleke tells police IGP warns of fresh security threats. They there. Bandits go soon enter your house. They make noise. Chief Imam of Lekki urges Nigerian government to execute convicted kidnappers through bandit. Chief Imam don't they holler.
Liar. Bandits. You know where they started, first of all, by diluting the gravity of what is happening in the country. And they're using intimidation. Instead of terrorists, they are calling them bandits. You know that everywhere you hear in the country now, bandit. But we know that bandit, we know what bandit does. But bandits, when they go to military barracks, kidnap soldiers, buy them, how do you describe that as bandit? Bandits doesn't do that. Bandit don't do that. So it's all aimed at making sure that the gravity of it doesn't become what it should be. So it's a game. They know what they're doing.
Mad people everywhere. EFCC arraigned 2 siblings in Port Harcourt over alleged 3.2 million land fraud. Imagine. Now this kind of people now go fit catch fast. 3.2 million.
Yeah.
Mad people. University of Maiduguri blames Tinubu government for delay in June salary. Says no federal cash backing yet.
No federal cash.
No federal cash. They don't give them money.
But then they spend $100 and something million US for America. They waste up and down. Okay.
Yes. And even that Maiduguri, see they spend billions to support the Boko Haram where they go Hajj.
Exactly.
Kaduna magistrate accused of trying to strip former NAN's president of home as lawyer petition chief judge. I hope this is not that guy that is supporting Mazi Nnamdi. It might be that guy, NAN's president. They don't begin to attack him. Kaduna magistrates accused of trying to strip former NAN's president of home as lawyers petition chief judge. It will be that guy. Because I know say they go attack that guy, no matter what. The way he's pushing for Mazi, he has visited Mazi Nnamdi in Sokoto. He has been pushing. Showore Lambas Tinubu Bajamila says, though share history of corruption, running racket government. Of course, that's what it is. Yeah. You describe a racket government they run.
I think they don't release Shorabi.
Yeah, he has been released on bail.
Well, what he said is at 100%. But Bajamila and Tinubu, they have that track record, so nobody should be surprised, So.
Oyo police commander arrests 11 LUTEC students over alleged court plot, recover guns and ammunition. Now the same Oyo where terrorists they take over, they could not be able to arrest Fulani Janjaweed. The court is then go arrest, carry knife and local gun pump action. In a place where kidnapping, the rampage, the Fulani they take over their land.
Yeah.
See what they go the arrest, Curtis. They are mad people. If the people get say, even as you arrest this crop it now, give them gun where they enter bush pursue Fulani.
Yeah.
Because when they arrest their own, they go recruit them, put them into military. This court people that could be say, now even the government system, I make them enter court. Poverty and suffering, I make them enter court. Will they recruit them into the police or army? Or they are vigilante and pay them, put them on salary? No, they won't do so. Mad people. INEC extends nationwide continuous voters registration, introduces online self-service for first-time voters. See where they want to take the election. You see how? You see the rigging plot on the start. You see INEC introduces online self-service for first-time voters.
Thank you.
Nigeria, with online. Kwara government drags ex-governor Saraki to court for claiming Abdurazak didn't study beyond secondary school.
Okay.
Now, what do you know you talk? Now, this isn't a lie. If you investigate that, this isn't a lie. Just like you said before, all of them, the Uluwale certificate that they use for that Southwest. All of them. Uluwale. How SGOF Akume processed office space request for fake presidential agency despite presidency's denial. Uluwale presidency.
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody they form your own separate office. They do budget. They give them. Former Benue SSG Professor Salifu dies after suspected bandits shot him along Wukari Zukambi Highway. I never see it.
Yeah.
very oldest language.
But you know what? I would like you to know that someone is the cause of it. No. I am the solution, and the only way I can get to you is I've come. Look what you do. After I am done with Nigeria, Biafra will be free and enjoy freedom. Biafra will know freedom.
This is my wicked word. This is my Confucian word. Listen to Palibran. Palibran. I will tell you a story about one lady girl. Pali they go to work. Pali they work for a bank. Then I enter for motor. Wherever they go, wherever they go. Opposite Udi, but they're not on the side. Along the school road. I see people run, I see people run, then I ask the driver waiting they happen. Driver waiting they happen. Driver tell the funny boy, see no day for talk. See no day for talk. If better you take your eye and see. Then I call the driver. Driver wait you. Driver wait. This is my wicked water. This is like a pusher wall. Listen to Bali brand.